Hey, hello, welcome on in. It is Monday, at least for me, and work is done, just finished. And that means it's time to pack away all those work thoughts and have a nice wee bit of a stream. We're back here once again in good old fashioned Axerasp. And we have so much to do. We have that library to get going. I wouldn't mind sending some dudes out to attack all the various enemies we have. We have a very nice tavern on the way as well. We have lots to do. And just to start the stream, Cassat, Wheeled Bed, wishes to join Mortal Tongs as a citizen of Axerasp. Dude, a Wheeled Bed? I love that name. That's a nice, good name. Oh boy, yeah man. I am a happy and glad lad that it's time to stream now. It's always a very nice time for me to do a bit of streaming. We have 120 population. Did someone just smash a chair? Oh, it was over here. That's fine. Olin the ghostly recruit causing a ruckus. Don't worry, we'll deal with him eventually. But yeah, so we have 2 main military squads and the Men of Silver, which is, I think there's, who's in the squad at the moment? Napalm Firestorm the Third, that's right. Does a bit of training, that lad. But the Gilded Cacti, they're not being the very best at updating the gear, so I'm a wee bit worried. You hate how smooth and engraving looks in the Dwarf Fortress version. Oh, there's mods for that, you know. There are many mods for that. See? If we come up, way up here, we've been doing a little bit of engraving. We have different nicer patterns. Oh, you meaning in the classic version? So much fighting going on. Crundles, blind cave ogres, forgotten beasts all smashing into each other. Here we go, the merchants have popped off. Oh, the Gilded Cacti aren't even on duty. When did that happen? That'll be why they're not equipping this stuff. Schedule. Trade. Hello, Joe. You always used a certain tile set that made smooth walls look better than rough. Engraved really fancy. And that old tile set is probably gone now, huh? I think they're still working on getting tile sets working properly, right? I hope they are, because I want to add some custom tile set sprites of my own to the Steam version. That would be very nice, actually. You're going to make your first ever water reservoir, plus a well. Ooh, nice. Careful not to flood your fortress. Those get a little bit splashy sometimes. The Steam version constructed walls look the best. The smooth floor, not okay. Yeah, but engraving everything? No. That's right, someone will make a mod, or at least at some point Putnam or Toady will update the the graphics engine back to how it used to be, and let us get our own mods going. It's gonna be good. Now, we have a little bit over here that we need to finish up. I wouldn't mind using granite, but I think we're all out. No, we've got 27. I mean, geez, why not, right? Let's see another petition. Another person wanting to live here. There we go. Loge. Mark Simpst. Loge. What sort of lad are you, huh? Let's have a look for a Loge. This lad. Damn it. I was hoping it would be someone cool. Didn't I? More rock blocks getting put together. And over here, someone's working hard, getting these up. And once these are done, we can do the final bit of walling. You found someone to punish for the tavern brawl. Dragging the fort is painful. Well, remember, there's nothing wrong with retiring a fortress. Starting a new fortress up in the same world, and then you'll get people coming to visit from your old fortress. Most of you dwarves are in the hospital, and they're all sad. Oh dear. The goblin peddlers come to visit. Hey Lennox, hello. You're punishing the elves? Ooh, nice. Let's get just a little bit of these walls coming in. We should have the last of our chalk ready to go. And once we have this chalk up, I'm actually going to disable chalk shenanigans. Actually, we may as well get on that now, huh? So let's go into our stone use and scroll down until we find our chalk. And we're going to say no. Banned. Only for steel now. And Nell's coming. Hello. Have I seen auto suspend? I have a wee bit. I don't mind doing it myself manually. And I'm a bit of a vanilla guy when it comes to Dwarf Fortress for the most part. So I know about it. I haven't really played around with it too much though. And Silob. Floor searched. Wants to come in and study. We'll approve Silob. We don't have very many studiers. We can finish in that last little block there now. We have 37 gold as well. We have to bring that upstairs, huh? Now this other squad of ours. You dwarves. You update your equipment? They have. Look at that. Perfect. So we're waiting for breastplates and then we'll get onto pants. And once these lads are all equipped, then we can get a bit frisky and start sending our original group out for a bit of a raid. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're waiting for a little bit more steel. Our dwarves should be working on it though. If we come down to our steel job, yeah, it's happening. We're out of flux, which is killing our pig iron and our steel. So, our flux is all coming in from chalk at the moment. Now chalk is right up in the middle of our fortress. So let's have a look around. Now we can mine out a little bit more down here. Actually no, I remember we were doing it down here, weren't we? This is where we're getting our chalk from. That's a bit better. New petition. Kadol Axac. I don't know, Kadol. I don't know about that one. But yeah, look at that. We are now 100% safe from the cabins. This place, as janky as it looks, is now fully sealed. We do have big empty spaces, but we'll get that fixed over time. Now the next thing I'd like to get into, there's two things. First off, that little mini library of ours that we got way up here, I would like to start expanding on this. Is that a ghost in the library? Ghosty dwarven child? Listen, is it time to ghost bus again? I think it must be. But once that's done, I want to start getting a little bit of book production going. Not a major amount, but we've got enough dwarves that we can get away with it. So, but for now, let's pop our way over, up and over here, and add some more slabs. Actually, first let's check who's dead. Who are our ghosts? A poet, a dwarven child, a ghostly recruit, and I think that's about it. And 6,000 caged wild trundles. Hey, we scored another giant mole. Nice. Any trainer. So we have about 3 ghosts. So Kib we'll start with, and then Atis. So, new task for that slab. Kib's a ghost. Come on Kib, you can do it. And a new one for Atis. Oh, let's first choose the slab. Atis the ghost. There we go. That should get us rolling. Hey Claiborne, hello! Welcome in. So, we've been smelting heaps of magnetite, and we have a very nice cook nowadays. So cooking, legendary cook, fantastic. They're going to make us so much value. And some pretty good smiths. A half-dead stray candle wanders throughout the fortress. Perfect. But talking about the dead though, let's have a look. We might have a few coffins we could place around. So BFL. And what do we got? Let's have a nosy. We may have 0, but we may have a couple. There's one. Olin. I think Olin's on his way to getting 2 slabs now, but that's fine. The dwarves of the mortal tongues are now quite knowledgeable about giant mole training. And the astronomers come in. Nice. Now let's have a look at this giant mole of ours. Right, giant mole, where are you, huh? Past the crandles, past the billions of doggies, the Drowther, and the Drowther children that we've trained up. We have 2 male moles, one of which is turning into dinner. We don't need more than 1 male one. At least not for now. You have to keep an eye out on how our steel's going. It should be fine though. Like, we're getting lots and lots more of this chalk coming in. And I think our dwarves are running up and scooping out a lot of it as we speak. The stray giant mole has been put down and turned into some dinners. 24 of them and a bit of leather. But yeah, so to get our clothing really coming together, we need those pigtails. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our kitchen, into our food, and we're going to say don't grow our pigtails anymore. We need them for pigtail shenanigans only. And that will start letting our dwarves come down here to the farmer's workshop and process them, creating those pigtail threads. And for that we can turn them into, I think you turn them straight into mash, don't you? Yeah, mash plant into slurry. I think that's what we want. And then I think we turn that slurry into paper. We have lots of globs available apparently. What type of glob, I wonder? Where are our globs? Let's have a look at our stocks, huh? Dear stocks, tell us your globby secrets. Glob. Tin, lead pewter, lead, giant mole fat. So not quite what we're looking for. So we can get rid of that one. And then on top of that, let's see. What the heck are globs? Hey, PPT, globs. First off, welcome in, but globs are a little bit of lumps of yuck, basically. So they can be some weird slime, a little bit of molten metal, maybe some fat that got dropped on the floor, and then a dwarf scooped it up and put it in a bucket. It could also be some squashed up and ground down plants, all sloppy and disgusting. Hey Nelza, hello. You're doing some zombie things. And Ghost Bats 7 days to die. Awesome. So, we're wanting, what are we wanting? No, we're not wanting paper, we're wanting sheets. That's the one. So, make a sheet from slurry. For that we're going to say, so non-pressed paper slurry globs is greater than 10 and make some sheets. And that tells me we might be able to go, say rather than glob, we might be able to say paper slurry glob. So let's see. Are they just a type of trash or are they usable? Some of them are. Some of them are, like we're going to use one to turn it into paper. Some of them are used for creating soap. And some of them are just yucks, just rubbish. You're playing a little bit of 7 in single player to learn the game. Oh dude, Claiborne, you should join Ghostbat server, it's so fun. Now, so we're looking for globs. Not just any glob, but we're wanting... Damn it, it's not letting us, plant globs is what we want, really. Or plant slurry. Ooh, can we choose slurry? No. Interesting, so we can't filter on that at all, that's fine. Then we'll just say, if there's slurryable plants, slam them, and that should give us this stuff. So non-pressed paper slurry glob rather, which we'll slam in and press it. And that will get us paper sheets, and then from that, we should, I think, make, I think it's querns are next. Quires, that's the one. You're already in Ghostbat server. It helps you learn the high tier mechanics for a bit. Oh nice, yeah. It's a great time. It is, man, it's so much fun. You might be able to designate what type of glob in the settings. I had a quick look. It's not quite working out for us, I don't think, but that's okay. I'm going to say if there's sheets, then make them into quires. Nice. And from that, we can make our codexes. Hello? Why can we not search for codex, huh? I suppose it's just bind book. That's fine. That's the name of the job. It's no worries. So, we need a bunch of codexes. Right. Actually, we'll just say as long as there's books to bind, go ham. So, if there's written on quires and book bindings, and thread. We already have the thread, we get thread like it's the end of the world, it's great. But we need book bindings. Quires will happen automatically, so we're creating our quires, dwarves will write on them, we'll slam them into books. So we need the bindings now. So. And what are we going to make our book bindings out of? We can make them out of solid gold. And we could say, if there's not many gold bindings, go ham. That should be pretty good. Paper production is such a chore, it is, but once you get it going, it's nice. Plus, you can just trade for them. You can just straight up buy the paper if you want. You followed the wiki's instruction when you set up paper manufacturing. It felt like you feel like globs were a problematic part of automation. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with just buying sheets though. Like when the traders come, just grab some sheets from them. I do that constantly, because I'm lazy. So this will slowly but surely get us what we want. It will take us a wee while, and we need to keep on top of the amount of gold we're creating. There are a few things more complicated to set up, and sandbags are also a bit of a hassle. They are. It would be nice to see a little bit more automation around those. Now let's come up to the north here. We can see a little bit of a gold vein up this way. Ooh, there's a death rattle. Hopefully that's how we put a ghost away death rattle and not like, hello, a dwarf has fallen into magma. What do you got for us? The ghostly recruit, Olin, has been put to rest. The dwarves heave a sigh of relief. We'll get some more gems as well. So that'll last us for a wee while. We do have, if we come up this way again, over there, we have these chests, and these will get all the book components they need, which is nice. These bookshelves will slowly but surely fill up. And we can get more libraries as we need. Maybe expand this one to get some more tables going, you know, all that good stuff. Now over here, this is very slowly coming together. We need some more chairs. We have none. Are we not making thrones? I thought we were. Dear thrones. What's your secret? Golden statues, ballista arrows, iron thrones. There we go. I think what's happening, if we come down here, our poor wee little forges are just so overworked. We have this one on the way. Commonwealth Edison just had a brownout. Ooh, worrying. May has ended the mandate. Lavish meals have come together again. and people are becoming peasants. Now, I am desperate to have this happen. I'm also going to probably expand a bit more over this way. So we can kind of mine out over here like this. Not a huge amount, but enough that'll give us a few more forges, which will be good. Are you in the fort? That's a good question. Is there a way to get a dwarf to help another unconscious dwarf? They should do it automatically. Do you have a hospital set up? If there's not a hospital, sometimes I'll just leave them lying on the floor. Now, let's have a nosy. Do we have a claiborne? I'm not certain that we do. Do we have a dead claiborne? Whoops. We don't even have a dead claiborne. No claibornes in the fortress. There we go. What sort of dwarf are you feeling, Claiborne? Oh, where'd my little thingy go? Oh, left my sweet whisker down out in the kitchen. Oh no, there it is. My whisker is safe. You want a military or a leadership dwarf, or even better, both? Let's have a look. Actually, they're all militia captains claimed. Moses, the militia dwarf, has not been claimed. And Ficard has also not been claimed. Ooh, I have a good idea. So, we have a special dwarf in this military squad. Let's have a look, see if we can find them. Ficard? We're hunting for you, buddy. Where did you go? Ficard is a recruit, but above them. Ficard. Amkol Godin, the militia commander necromancer. This, I think, is a perfect and extremely dangerous dwarf, which would be just excellent for Claiborne if he's interested. Awesome. Right. There we go. We now have a Claiborne. Now, so Claiborne, the militia commander necromancer, is 77 years old, has a spouse called Eater Palace-Ruff, and a child called Zon. A legendary record keeper and a dabbling organizer. Let's see. In the fortress, you have none of your family members. You have a handful of deities, and a whole bunch of random acquaintances. Your items, just normal dwarven items, plus all your metal gear, all your steel, and a little bit of dwarven syrup. Plus you're covered in sweat because you've been working out like crazy. Your groups, however, so you're a former member of the Ashen Vault, a former sheriff of the Ashen Vault, a former member of the Gildan Fury, so you've gone through a few different sites. I remember this dwarf actually. You were at one point a slave of the Lone Empire. And then you've gone through the League of Purity and the Helmed Clouds. The Cudgel of Squashing is your current civ, so you've managed to break out of slavery. And eventually you came over to our little wee government and joined in. Hey, Sackmail, hello! Let's see, so, personality. So Claiborne has a great feel for social relationships, a great ability to focus, a very good sense of empathy, a great deal of patience, and a feel for music. But she has mega creativity and bad intuition. She would flee even the most necessary battle to avoid any form of physical confrontation. This is the leader of one of our military squads. And she works to square this natural tendency with her respective martial prowess. She doesn't seek out excitement, and doesn't cling tightly to ideas, and is open to changing her mind. She tends to avoid crowds. She often feels a bit envious of others, and sometimes acts with a little determination and confidence. She generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity and has a greedy streak. She finds herself quite hopeful about the future, however. She's a little bit more anxiety prone and a bit more distrustful. She laughs in a unique way whenever she's annoyed and inhales sharply when she's angry. You're breaking the chains of slavery and mortality this far. I love it. So, Claiborne personally finds the pursuit of skill mastery off-putting and dreams of ruling the world. Holy crap, Claiborne, that's amazing. So, Claiborne also likes a bit of native platinum, bilin, wax opal, the colour taupe grey, some doors, bracelets, cabbages for their taste, the words of the amethyst flutes, and the sight of the controls of action. When possible, she prefers to consume a bit of parsnip plant and a little bit of fonio beer. She absolutely detests fire snakes, however. And yeah, your wee little door. Actually, do you have your room set up? No room, jeez. Yeah, we do need to make some more bedrooms. That's one thing we can focus on this stream. Get a few bedrooms happening here and there. So I think this floor is mostly done. We could possibly squeeze one up on this side, but there's not all that much space, you know. We could probably do one or two over here. Maybe a couple over there. If nothing else, at least let us mine around this thing, huh? Get out some of this excess rock we have. And yeah, actually I think we will do just a handful of rooms in here. And number 5, there we go. There we go, lost in thought for a second. Oh, may has mandated the construction of certain goods. I had realised, just while I was designating these rooms, that I had actually played with Claiborne in the past, I think. In the old 7 Days to Die, in the old server. And it's like, wait, yeah, now I remember. And Claiborne would love a room for his door. More ballista arrows, listen, they're on the way, alright? There we go, our slurry's on the way now. So our nice wee... There we go, paper sheets are now being done. We're getting there. So what sort of room are you feeling, Claiborne? We should be able to get you something fancy if you'd like. You would delight in a room embedded in a vein somewhere, which is like shaped like a seed for Claiborne. Ooh, I like it. We're hitting early autumn as well. We're going to actually get the Dwarven Traders coming through soon, which would be nice. And a door made out of whatever the vein is made of. Interesting. We do have a nice wee bit of, I think it's magnetite just nearby. We can get you a nice wee magnetite room with a bit of a C for Claiborne. We're back all the way up to 19 angry dwarfs now, I see. We were at 16 when the stream started, and it's been half an hour. So that's pretty good. That's probably some sort of record, I'd say. So, yeah, I think once our dwarves, like I was saying before, once these lads are fully equipped, they're halfway there, but once they're fully equipped, we're going to send out the elevated keys every now and again. Maybe harass some undead, maybe upset some elves, or hurt some goblins. It should be nice. Should be awesome, actually. Man, these old saves. There we go. That's what we're waiting for. So, let's go off and have a look around. So, we have this huge lump of magnetite down here. And we can assume that that vein kind of swoops up this way. We have another big vein up here with a little bit of tiger eye in the middle. So we have a good amount of options, actually. So, if we come down here, I don't think it's going to be fully iron. think over here is possible, but we can assume that that's going to sweep up that way. Now, let's see. What else do we have? We have some limonite. We can get Claiborne a nice limonite bedroom, maybe. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that more than likely this is going to be the same blob, probably down here, through here, and then continuing through here, so can expect it to be down here as well. Hey Trotsky, hello! Happy Axerasp greetings to everyone. I know this fortress is coming together now. So let's send a nice wee shaft of a tunnel up this way, just to see what's going on up there. If we're lucky, we'll find ourselves just a little bit of that magnetite. If not, we can always use lignite instead. We're still waiting for this eel to come together. It should be fine though. Pardon me. My throat's a bit scratchy today for some reason. Here we go, our miners are coming in. Let's see if we can find some of that nice wee magnetite. We might be lucky. Oh, they gave up all of a sudden. Well, that's fine. We'll come back and check. Let's see. What else we got going on down here? Apart from our big lump of limonite. And this is our gold mine down this way. You can see the huge vein of gold we've just discovered. We're going to mine this manually. We don't quite want to just reach into these caverns, that'd be very dramatic. This is coming. There we go, magnetite. Right. Before that continues, we can assume that this is going to be a huge blob. So, we would like an uppercase C for Claiborne. There's a small chance the seed might look a little bit mangled, but hey, that's part of the fun of Dwarf Fortress, you know. It's a wee bit narrow there actually. Let's bring it across one, there we go. So. Just somewhat trying to get these to match a wee bit. No guarantee, but you know, we're gonna try. Nothing is more dwarfy than things being mangled. Ah, perfect. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. And we will have a door here and a window down here. So let's come up, mine around the edges of this. I just hope that this whole thing is going to be embedded inside of the magnetite. It should be. And while that's been working, the scholar Urist has become a student of the scholar Selob. Nicely done. And we're getting some more cloth coming in. So we'll see how this goes. It's looking pretty good so far. There's going to be a lot of our nice, delicious wee magnetite in here. You can already see it up against one of this wall we're not going to mine out. Perfect. So we'll give that some time. To keep an eye out for some granite as well. I think up here oh look, we do have a little bit of granite. Just along this way, and some pyrolusite. Fancy. we have granite up here as well. Cool. We'll mine out a good chunk of this simply because I want to use it for building. Oops. There we go. And we've hit just a bit of red tourmaline in our adventures. We're going to actually do a bit of auto mining there. I would not mind a few extra gemmies, just making sure only to grab that red tourmaline. We don't want to hurt our magnetite at the moment. And look, this whole thing. Man, oh man, this whole thing's coming together. There's those cute little cave horses. Oh, these sweet lads? Yeah! Excuse me, doggy. The Dreltha. We've caught some in some cages and we've trained them up. They're having babies, causing a ruckus. It's a good time. Look, there's their babies down there. Dreltha children, tiny wee things. And they're all hanging out in our nice big paddock. You gave up on the original idea you had. You wanted to place a fort in the world that has the dead civ, but another one is definitely better. Untamed wilds, taiga, deep pit between your first and second layers, and a few surprises for how you want to make your entrance. Nice. War Dreltha? We could do. We should probably wait until our Dreltha get a little bit more populous. I don't think we have many. Dreltha, where are you? I mean, there's not many. Oh, we can't war train them at all. Well, that's fine then. We might have to wait until they're fully domesticated. Now that I think about it. Let's also make sure these lads are getting trained. Just to continue the training as they go along. Because every child that comes along picks up the training of their parent. So we'll let that happen for a while. A dwarven mercenary necromancer has come to visit. Now talking about, actually not these lads, talking about necromancers. So, we're missing a single breastplate, a single shield, a whole lot of pants, some gloves and shoes. We need so much more steel. Your plan for the well has drastically failed. Oh no, is your fort a little bit soggy now? This is still inactive, that's so strange to me. Oh, you know why? We're probably waiting for our smiths to come down, and our smiths are real busy. So let's channel this out while we're waiting for those smiths, and we might just temporarily at least let anyone do some smithing, just to let this stuff start happening, you know. And this one will kind of branch out this way. There we go. And I see the dwarves have arrived. The water reservoir you made had a cavern underneath, and it flooded the whole place. At least there's water to out everything that lived down there. Perfect. There we go, there's our cavern. We've smelted some more ore, processed some more plants. And we've hit purple spinel. Not bad. We're going to help ourselves do a bit of that actually. Oh, perfect. So, let's also get some goodies up here. They've already actually come up and already dropped their stuff off. So let's move some goods about. We should have a nice bit of food ready to go if we're lucky. And they'll be sitting in pots. And they'll be sitting in all sorts of stuff. A crandall egg roast worth of 1,000 dwarf bucks. I love it. But what else do we have? We're looking for masterworks if we can. Nothing too amazing at the moment. I mean, there's a 3,000 one. Prepared giant cave toad heart roast. 2,000 just for that. Not bad. We'll bring that one up. That's a 2,000, which isn't much. We'll leave that one behind, I think. Pig's milk roast. Worrying and disturbing. How about let's go have a check of our pots, huh? Not our pots, our barrels. There we go. Hey Sniper, hello! There's one. Dwarven syrup roast. Not even masterworks, already worth 4,000. a 6,001 here. Look at that massive stack of dwarven syrup. Legendary. Perfect. Masterwork items. That one there is 7,000. Perfect. That should probably do, I think, for now. We could bring in some goblets, but I think just giving some food for to the appearance of for now should be pretty good. People up here having a chat in the Farmers Guild. We letting everyone in? No, we are now. That should do. The human bards came in, and we've got another piggy. I wouldn't mind getting some sand collection going at some point, get a bit of glass coming in, but we might wait for maybe the next migrant wave for that. Let's see, we're waiting for iron ballista arrowheads, we're waiting for tunnel tube logs, and there's nothing left to milk. The bookkeeper, Dr. Phineas, has been possessed. Oh, Dr. Phineas, be careful now. Dr. Phineas would also, I think, like a coffer and a cabinet. I say it doing them backwards. Let's pop all these in, huh? Get these popping along. And we should also have a look at Claiborne's bedroom. It's probably mined out by now. A tunnel cap? Can you get it on your floors? Of course. We are not only getting tunnel cap, we're chopping it into blocks, which means we get even more tunnel cap per tunnel cap. That should do us there. But yeah, let's come down here and see if we can't find some more tunnel cap. Or tunnel cap, tunnel tube. Tunnel tube is the one. This stuff. So we have black cap, goblin cap, tunnel tube, and tower cap. We also have a little bit of spore tree, and spore tree looks good too. Just having a look around, seeing if we can get some more. Because we're always on the lookout for that nice purple block. But it looks like none have grown up so far. We have some stumps down here. We also have some vomit. Just having a look around at these trees. We're seeing some shrubbery, some young plants, saplings even, but nothing that's jumping out at me saying, hey, I'm tunnel tubing right now. Yeah, that's only 1Z level high. One thing you can do, if you're noticing that you're running low on a certain type of tree, is just do a bit of clear cutting. Clear out some of your new existing trees to make space for the babies. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, no, it's not quite. It almost is, but not quite. Let's have to see what Dr. Phineas gets up to. Hez, hello. Hello, Deep Daddy. Oh my. Hez enters the stream and immediately goes full uwu mode. Now, did someone come in here and grab something? I think they did. Look at that. Are you waiting? Oh no, you've started crafting. Nice. And what are you using? Probably just some rocks, I'd guess. One piece of granite. Well, that's a pity. Now, still waiting for that steel, I think. It's slowly but surely coming together. If we have a look at our orders, and we scroll on down. So, first, gold book bindings are on the way. We need those before we can get much further. I think our choirs, what are you waiting on? You're waiting on your sheds. That has not been started yet. Ah, we might be missing out on something to mash. We'll have to look at that. But for the moment... Now, where's our steel and why isn't it happening? Let's see. Steel. There's our steel crafts, but where's our steel bars? Past all the clothing is the magnetite. We're still making steel. Everything's ready to go. That tells me we probably have plenty of steel. We're still just having the problem down here, where our dwarves are far too busy. So we're going to do a few things. Let's come into our orders here. So this smith order, I'm getting the feeling that it's doing everything in smithing. So let's have a look. Furnace operating, we can certainly turn that off. Click done for that, perfect. Now that'll let many dwarves start smelting, which will be good. And over here, we will do a channeling on these last few, just taking a massive risk with the magma. That's a neat magma forge setup, it is. It has the bonus of looking really nice, and the extra bonus of every now and again, sometimes a little bit of excitement will happen, and a dwarf will disappear. And the game will be like, hey, did you know that Earth has not been seen in several months? Oh, hey, look at this, Dr. Phineas has made Yulun Vog, a granite toy boat. She offers it to the mortal tongues. Now, let's have a look at this object of ours. Hail dredged. The value is 1,000. This is a granite toy boat. All craftable shippers of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of granite, perfect for a child in their little grippy hands. The human lady consort, Alwist, has become a student of the chemist, Godin, and we've melted 10 metal objects. So people are coming down to smelt now, which is good. I think this is still inactive. So what we'll do for the moment is we're going to come into smithing and we're going to say everyone does this just to get our forges set up. Now, and this needs to come across this way. And let's see, where's our other forges? Let's get a couple more built. Where are you, forge? Up. And maybe, oh, maybe up there. And a spare one there, perfect. And nothing says child's toy like menaces with spikes. Yeah. Extremely ergonomic. So we might get some poorer quality weapons for a wee while, but that's okay. This is also possibly going to kill a lot of dwarves, so we have to keep an eye on that. Don't take shortcuts through there now, very dangerous. You'll burn to a crisp. Oh, people are getting these coming, that's what we like to see. Oh, easy. Dwarves like taking risks when they're working close to magma, so it's good to keep an eye on it. Teaches them to be careful, it does. Hey, some migrants have arrived. Despite the danger, people wander in past the friendly human part. Underneath the trees, someone brought a cow with them. In they came, not a massive way, but every little bit is always welcome. And we have some diplomacy. The Mayor Gatton meets with the outpost liaison in the barn. I'm your liaison from the mountain homes. Hello, let's discuss your situation. You continue to impress. I have come in power to elevate this land in the eyes of our realm. Wonderful. I'm not sure what rank we're up to because our noble died a long time ago. And what are we asking for? We're going to come down and we're going to ask for sheets. Let's get some, rather than animal parchment. I'm certain we can find some nicer stuff. Ooh, Gate Cat's mistake, parchment sheets, nice. And let's see. All just parchment. A little bit of vellum, that'll be nice. We're also going to come in, we're going to ask for, let's see, maybe some wheelbarrows. Yeah, wheelbarrows will be fun. And what else are we feeling? I'm thinking we'll let the dwarves decide what else they're bringing in. Yeah. We made another 10 steel bars. There we go. Things are picking up now. Dangerous toys are nature's way of sorting out the wheat from the chaff. Yeah. That and like my magma forges. I'm surprised we didn't lose anyone down there. That was extremely dangerous. These forges are coming along. People are smelting again, which makes me so happy. That's what our problem was for a long time, I think. In Sakmal, the second is getting even better than at sorting around. Ooh, a dyed masterpiece. There we go, a dukey now. We shouldn't be too far away from getting a bit of a king turn up. That'd be nice. There's our steel hounds and more pig iron. There we go. Now we're looking a bit better. Now I think with that, those 4, let's turn down our smithing. Only selected again. But we'll also let in this lad who's a bit accomplished. That'll make things easier. And we'll have smelting is separate from smithing now, so it won't be too much of a problem anymore. Meanwhile on the surface, many mangled bits of bodies lying about. Buddy, militia captain, go get yourself some gear. As you know, their gear is turned off, isn't it? Perfect. Now, let's come into our gilded cacti, tell them to update their helmets. I think they already have, but that's fine. If we look at our orders, way down here. So we still need breastplates, gauntlets, greaves, high boots, and shields before we're all done. It'll take a while. Looks like I had a human invasion. Yeah, so we are at war with a few people now. Let's have a look. So here's... who is this? Oh, this is one of our hillocks. Nice. No, here's us here. You can see we have just a few hillocks around us. That there is our allies. And you see right between us and one of our little resettlements is a huge spire. An evil spire, controlled by a human. And this will be stacked to the brim with weird artifacts and zombies, and they keep attacking us. To the north, we have angry elves. Angry elves I don't think have attacked us in a wee while, but they do every now and again. And I think we also have very angry humans. The human hamlet of cat caves. Site government, the special group. And they'll give us a hard time occasionally as well. And over this way, we have some goblins, who are kind of sprawled everywhere. They'll come up and attack us. And I think at some point, we even had a small dwarven civ who was angry. Maybe? There was a weird civ somewhere that was angry, I promise. But yeah, so there's a lot of drama out there. And hopefully the stream will be able to get our dwarves doing their best. One thing I might do, let's come into our smithing again. And just kind of... there we go. Our chief medical dwarf can do his own thing, but these lads... you want people being a bit better at smithing. Did I become a mountain home? Not quite. So for a mountain home, you need 2 things. So first off, you need your king or queen to come move in. And then once that's done, your king and queen will make some requests of you. And once those requests are done, then you're a mountain home. And if the well says this well is operational, does that mean it's working? It does. It means you've got a good well, and your dwarves will use it to drink and to clean themselves. There's a masterpiece steel shield. That's what we like to see. Oh, and by the way, one thing to keep in mind when you're doing well stuff, where's our hospital? Is this our hospital? No, that's a hole in the ground. Dear hospital, where are you? So somewhere around here. There we go. So we have a well set up, but I didn't fill a little space underneath it with water to use it. I dug a hole here like you do with any well, and then far below it, down in the cabins, is a huge pool of water. And our dwarves will happily use this as a well. Make soap and a well, and your dwarves will have a soapy bath. They will, and they can also walk to the water's edge and have a bath there as well, and it gives them a huge mood bath. Ooh, the merchants will be leaving. I don't think we've traded with them yet. Whoops, that's bad on my part. Broker is... we're going to say anyone, because the broker will just not stop meditating. Who's coming in? Come on. Even a cat will be welcome. Please. There we go. So, we'll lose a bit of value, because like whoever this trader is a bit of a lunatic and doesn't know what they're up to. But that's fine. We're still trading like 15,000. That's not bad. Hello, cat. And Poofy McFardas. Everyone's coming in. So, the dwarves have brought some copper bars, some black bronze, some silver. Perfect. We'll grab that whole thing. We've only spent about 1,000 of our 15,000 value at the moment. They've brought a water skin, a single donkey, some spare ropes just in case we need them, a little bit of rum, couple of shields. Shields are always good. I don't think the type of shield matters in blocking calculation. Let's see. We'll probably skip on gauntlets. We're getting nice steel ones. We'll grab a willow chest though. That's always nice. Hey, Visual. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you've been having a nice day. Our baggies. We have some empty bags, which is always good, and a little bit of Plump helmet spawn. And Visual's dropping a follow. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Cheers, bud. Now let's snag a lump of cloth from the cloth bin, made of spore tree wood. Nice. We probably don't need leather. I think we're fine on leather at the moment. A little bit of cloth is always nice though. What else would we like? Some spear plants? Sure, why not? A little bit of thread. Hey Ghostbot, hello. It's so weird to see this game with mouse controls. I know, I remember when they first showed off mouse controls and it was like Toadie was doing stuff like dragging rooms out and getting them like to select or build multiple rooms at once. Man, so good. It completely blew my mind. It was amazing. Other things we're buying, by the way, scrolls, the sable stunt, and the dwarf. A random, probably empty codex. We might ignore that, but we'll grab some sheets though. Thank you. And they still have 12,000 profit. We'll click trade. Oh, wonderful, says Zendoc. And then we can send whoever was shopping there for us back home again. Nice and happy. But yeah, it's just so much nicer using a mouse. I remember having to mine out and designate bedrooms keyboard one at a time, and oh my god. After a while it'd start hurting. The jute dress has been misplaced. Kabook and Muscatton, the ghostly gem setter, is to blame. But that's fine. I'm certain we probably have a couple of slabs lying around we can place. We'll pop one up here. Oh, not closest material though. Hold on now. Let's have a nose at these slabs. There's one to Atis. And who else we got? There should be one more. Kib. There we go. And these. Are these empty? Ah, look at that. We have plenty of coffers. Moderator already immediately threatening people with violence as soon as she enters in. Arms raised and ready for carnage. Oh, you know what we've been neglecting for a wee while? This wee room. Poor old Claiborne's room. Oh, let's set that to normal mining. We'll go all the way across to here. Up like this. And let's see, so it was going to be a bit of the odd nice wee tunnel tube. Epic emoji battle in chat. Oh jeez. How is BB Sniper faring? That's a good question. Let me get a little bit of this room done, and then we can have a nosy. We should have enough for maybe not the whole thing, but a good chunk. And make sure to smooth the walls. Pop in a few fancy windows here and there. Oh, we're out. Can we do at least half of it? Maybe a little bit over half even. And the answer is yes. There we go. What animal gives the most tallow? If it works like leather, it'll probably be a bigger animal, right? So the bigger the animal is, the more tallow you'll more than likely get. Because I know the bigger an animal is, the more leather you get from it. And yes, but will there be a cat? It's noticing the cats run about down in the fields, hunting for mice, scaring the Drotha, upsetting the Crundles, and raising your eyebrows at the various doggies and giant toads. You only have 2 cats, and they're both males. Oh, well, more will turn up. People bring their pets with them when they come to visit, or when they come to live with you. So you'll probably end up with 100 billion cats, and even more dogs, just like me. Thifu Shotvine wishes to join the Mortal Tongues as a citizen. Welcome in. Now, One thing I'd like to do actually, talking about our paddocks, I'm getting the feeling we might have a few lads who would like to live in here. Let's scroll down. A cow calf. We can leave the piglet, they don't eat grass. Another male giant mole, we'll give them a butchering in a second. Let's get that donkey in. That ram, a random chicken. Let's see, whatever that weird animal is, that might be a hamster actually. A rabbit. Looking alright. That should be pretty good actually. Now let's do a little bit more training on those animals, huh? Let's see, so we have a giant mole. Any trainer? And we have 100 billion of wild crandles. Listen crandles, we're only doing this because we don't want you in our cages anymore. We're gonna butcher you as soon as we're able. That'll do of that for now. So many blind cave ogres, only one of them a free creature at the moment. Oh, we got some more plump helmet men. We're gonna probably pop those in our wee little place. They're not hostile usually. Sometimes they'll upset a dog or something, but that's okay. Let's see. So, where are you, plump helmet man? Tell us your secrets. A troll of blind cave ogre, and there's some more plump helmet people. You don't even need to train them. They're usually pretty happy, and they'll hang out in your tavern or just stand around in the paddock because that's where we've got them at the moment. Every now and again, a dog will have a great time and just absolutely bully them. There we go, a few less ghosts in the fortress. And an alert? No, just the ghostly alert, that's fine. Ooh, 3 more baby Drelfa, thank you. A stray, giant mole, moling around. Now, where's our room? This has already been placed on the floor so far, nice. Let's do a bit of smoothing to get these walls looking a bit better. And the doors for hanging out in the tavern have already sprinted up to help out with Claiborne's bedroom. And Napalm Firestorm would like a health check. Let's have a look. First off, Booby Sniper's still very happy, taking it easy. But where is Napalm Firestorm? Still quite cross. Not Omega cross, but pretty cross. You're still doing your individual combat drill. You still want to acquire stuff, and you have no friends and family, so you'll be sad with that. We should get some soap going at some point. That'll start making some happy dwarfs. Actually, no, we do have that well, so it'd work. Perfect. Talented weaponsmith. Modest quarters. You still have... Oh no, look. Oh, that's right. That brewer is your friend. You made friends with Amsel. Hopefully you'll be able to hang out with them. Bit of dwarven wine, and you're coated in sweat after working out so hard. So your modest quarters over here. You do have split places to store stuff, so you will eventually pick up something. Look at this. Your cabinet's stuffed with worn out clothing. A goblin doctor's visiting. There's some more doggies and a kitten. The giant peach-faced lovebird is fighting. Oh, apparently these plump helmet men thought they were going to cause a ruckus. And all our other dwarves and various animals living out here will give them a hard time. Now, let's keep an eye on how our steel's going. Our breastplates are on the way, gauntlets are almost done, our dwarves are hooning through that stuff. I love it to bits. So, you do have to keep an eye out for that tunnel tube there. We are a wee bit low on it. Those other trees we cut down will make space for them to grow, but a lot of the time our tunnel tube will just be one square, just like that. Pardon me. Oh snap, a gremlin's arrived. Come to cause a ruckus. Maybe pull a few levers if it can. And a human poet's come to visit. The gremlin probably won't make it into the fortress, so I'm not too concerned. The worst that'll happen is it'll step on a cage trap. More than likely, if it gets past all that, It'll have 6,500 crandles to deal with, so we should be good. Now let's have a look at those animals we've been training. Let's see. There's various crandles. Some more crandles. What else we got? A stray giant mole. Where's the mole that we've been training up? Have our dwarves been too busy to do it? They may have been. There's some caged crandles. We'll give them a quick chop. Get us some more cages and some less crandles. There is a giant mole. Another male one. We need that female one just to get a little bit of a baby population happening. But that should do us. And Sackville has become a planter. From a swordsman to a planter, Sackville ascends in a weird direction. Ooh, lots of people hanging out here now. Now that this place is open to everyone, people are just like, yeah, I'm gonna chill out in the tavern. Nice. There we go. Less crandles, more meat. I love it. And how are we looking over here? Not bad, we're still... We need to get those pants coming, man. I'm concerned about our lack of pants. There we go. More books are getting ready. Dwarves are getting depressed now. We're still at 19 angry dwarfs. We had that improved for a wee while then. There's some more steel. I love to see it. Now, while that's happening, let's come down and work on some more bedrooms, huh? We have this nice wee collection over here. Let's get some... Ooh, lots of black bronze. Nice. But now let's get some meat again. There we are. What else are we feeling? We do have a bit of spare chalk around. We'll use a bit of chalk. I mean, why not, right? We're not making any more blocks of that. But we'll use what we've got. There we go. What else we got? A little bit of pyrolusite. Very dark that though. Lots and lots of granite. That does make me happy. It's an amazing fort, but there's no flagstone. Oh dear. You cannot make steel, and you have a vampire in a strange mood who is desiring steel. I'm surprised you haven't been able to smelt any. Like, just melt metal objects, and you might be able to find yourself some steel that way. There's all sorts of different types of flagstone. There can be anything from chalk to marble to all sorts. Oh, we're missing one spot right there. Pardon me. A little bit more granite will fix this up nicely. There we are. Goblin Knight Steel, that's the one. Oh, that's a lot of suspensions. I think even though, oh, this has enabled itself, has it? Thank you. There we go, now we're better. Good news, everyone. You found a steel bolt. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't think you can get a whole bar of steel from one steel bolt. You might have to... You order lignite and coke the same way, yeah. That is rough though. I'm surprised. I am surprised. I end up from my little wee incursions we get. I mean, we just get heaps of stuff. Iron, silver, copper. And every now and again someone will drop a little bit of a human ear like left ear cartilage. But no, every now and again someone will drop something steel. If we're lucky. So much crap just lying around. Unless you do the bolt splitter for exponential metal melting industry. But you can't do that with one bolt, I don't think. So, how are we doing in these other rooms? We were waiting for that tavern, weren't we? Just over here. We can get ourselves a little bit of gold coming in. We should have a good amount. We have 84 golden bars. Perfect. There we go. There we go. We should be able to do quite a bit more with this amount of gold, which is very good. And we can always mine out some more if we need it, which is nice. It's probably more. Oh, nice. And you just had to rejoice for the meme of it. Fair enough. There we go. Keep this stuff coming around. Being careful of our black bronze. We don't want to destroy that. Black bronze is a rare commodity in this fortress. I think that should do enough for now. Because we need to leave a little bit around because we are making like golden goblets, golden book bindings, all that fun stuff. There we are. Now I don't think we're quite at the point of getting books just yet. Like if we come down to, oh, wrong one, our orders. Way down here, we haven't started our choirs yet. We're still needing, are we needing sheets? Have we not done our sheets yet? Oh, that's right. We are missing the workshop for the sheets. I think is the question. And which workshop is that? That's a good question. Oops. Now, I think it's probably going to be in farming. No, it won't be a queen, because that's for grinding. I'm surprised it's not in the farmer's workshop. A lot of the time, I just don't bother and just buy them, but at the same time, can't be lazy forever, you know. Screw press, there we are. Perfect. Let's pop in a screw press or two. One up there. And one up here. Nice and easy. And a petition has come up. Dare said Torrid Shock wishes to join the Mortal Tongues as a citizen of Axerasp. Here we are. Let's get that happening. And more masterpieces. You absolute legend. Thank you so much for the masterpiece. Crandall Tripe Roast. And a bit of tallow as well. Value's only 2,000, but still pretty nice. Over this way. People are working hard, making us all sorts of goodies. Look at these breastplates and goblets coming in. I love it. This is still stocked to the brim with magnetite and lumps of gold. More meals are happening. Drinks are fine. I want to keep an eye on our drinks. I just want to make sure that our drinks don't start plummeting because we're no longer turning our nice wee pigtails into juice. And my coffee is empty. Oh, hello glass. Have a glass of water and a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee is gone. Was that some Crandalls? Crandalls, what are you doing, man? Afraid after experiencing trauma? You're the one exploring the fortress. A dancer has come to visit the fort. Can you have a bedroom overlooking the cave and sea? You can. You'll have to save up some points though. Talking about bedrooms, do we have some more of our nice wee tunnel tube floor for Claiborne's room? Will that open up to a forgotten beast? No, it'll be fine. Every now and again you'll have a weird monster like a fireman or a weird mutant crab slurping their way up. It might cause a huge flame. Might burn your dwarf alive, but it can still be done. 28 tunnel tube, perfect. We're slowly but surely getting there. We have 11 more. There we go. And we'll put one there just for now. Because we're going to put a window on top of that one. You can wall it off with windows though. Yeah, you can. However, windows can be broken by enemies that can destroy, well, building destroyers. I don't think anything that can come from the magma sea could be a building destroyer. So you could be lucky. We should be able to do it. A new petition. The treasuries of Inking wish to reside in Axerasp for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. I don't think that's a cool enough name. We might deny that one. And Reg just cooked another masterpiece. Reg the Powerful. Reg the Mighty. Oh, we also want a magnetite door, don't we? Now for that, we're going to have to come into Labour, into Stone Use, come down to our magnetite and enable it temporarily. Ore of Iron, turn it on, there we go. And then we'll go and ask for one rock door. There we go. I'm going to set it to be magnetite, which we'll find in this list somewhere. Malachite, microline, mudstone. Oh, it's not going to show it because the game hasn't had a chance to update. Now it should show it. Dear magnetite, where are you? Tell us your secrets. Have we already smelted? Ah, there it is. There it is. That's what we're looking for. You don't need the 10, just the 1 will do. And as soon as that's done, we'll turn off magnetite block usage and whatnot. Now, other things we can do, because we have had a few new visitors. Let's look at our smithing. So we have no new good quality smiths at the moment. No new good quality cooks. We have still our legendary. Let's see, engravers. Our legendary and talented engraver have joined the fortress. Only selected to do this now. Perfect. Amazing. She got the steel. Nice. What creature would destroy a window? Titans. Angry elephants, I think, have building destroyer maybe. But usually titans, possibly dragons, trolls, all that fun stuff. Forgotten beasts behave so well these days, yes, but not always. Because that's actually acknowledged as being a bug. So one day Toadie will fix that, and all those monsters will come ripping through everyone's sweet base defenses again. And Linux has found some admin team. So it's your first time ever getting that pop-up. Congrats, that's awesome. And Ghostbat. Ghostbat would love just a little bit of a statue. What are you feeling for a statue? Now, things are coming together over here. Is that your best buddy, Stray Crandall? No. Hold on, there we go. You're bonded to Baphius and to Erdem. And who's this? Oh, this is Erdem. You've come down hanging out with Erdem. They're not quite pets, but they are bonded together. So this sweet little Crandall. There we go, following their best bud along. I love it. 2 goblins embracing. Perfect. There's a good reason to fear Forgotten Beasts and all. If the door bug is fixed, a lot of fortresses will easily crumble. I know. Could you imagine just someone trying to lock up Forgotten Beast shooting webs everywhere and it just walks straight through? The Feet of Heart. We're going to deny them. And another masterpiece, Crandall Tripe Roast. A stack of 15. That's a bit yucky, the old Crandall Tripe, but alright. The value is 2,000 again. But yeah, so let's put in an order for Ghostbat's goblins. Lennox is going off to bed. Yeah, cheers for hanging out, Lennox. It's been nice having you here. Have a nice wee sleep. So, one new statue made of gold. We probably have plenty of gold around. So, the old D-stat. There we are. Another one of these. And we're going to say, new image. We would like 2 goblins. There they are, the gobbles. A goblin and a goblin. The action or relationship? Admiring, being flayed, contemplating. The goblin is contemplating the goblin. Can fortifications block Forgotten Beasts? Sometimes, yeah, like Hayes is saying, water can sometimes push stuff through grates and fortifications. So you'll get the odd Forgotten Beast popping through for a quick surprise visit. Engraving? I thought that said embracing and almost clicked it. That's embracing, there we go. The goblin is hugging the goblin. There we go. That should be pretty good. There's our golden statue. It'll come along eventually. We still have one from like last stream that's not done. There's a bit of a backlog. In the guide you refer for catching forgotten beasts, he caught something 176 so far, and the guide has one cardinal rule. Either trap the web spinners in an enclosed space or kill them. It's exceptionally hard to kill webbers. They must be killed, he says. What's some of the main things to remember when managing a fortress? There's, I think, maybe about 3 major things you need to worry about above all else. The first one, food. Your dwarves need to be able to eat. The second one, drinks. The dwarves need to drink either water, which will make them sad, but beers and wines are a bit better, or much better. And the other thing, at the front of your fortress, set up a bridge that raises. Link it to a lever, so whenever you get attacked, and if you're not ready yet, you can just raise that bridge and seal your fortress up. It's probably the biggest tips and the most basic things I can say to any newbie. Once you get those down, you can fluff around and spend your time enjoying the rest of the fortress mode. Oh, also remembering losing is fun. Yeah, that's a big one. Now, an animal trainer is stumbling around obliviously. Our fort is getting sad and angry now. We're getting the true Dwarf Fortress experience. The amount of people using these stairs, man, that's crazy. So, let's have a look. How is our steel orders coming? I'm keen to get our steel equipment ready. We're seeing a lot of stuff almost finished there, which is nice. If we look at their equipment, we tell them to update. We can see people are getting their gloves. There's some boots ready. We're almost good to use these guys in combat, which is very, very nice. Bit more pig irons coming in. Our dwarves are working hard. Suddenly a ghost. Kabook. Come on, Kabook. That's not how you behave, huh? Now, let's go over here and let's add a new task. Just to tuck away Kabook. There we go, Kabook. That'll deal with him. More waiting. Let's go visit Claiborne's room, huh? Do we have a little bit more of that sweet purple wood? The answer is almost enough. In the meantime, let's get ourselves a nice wee little wee Jamie window. What'll go well with this? Maybe some jelly opals would be nice. Or even purple spinels. So let's start with jelly opals first. It is no problem, Big Ben. It's one of the big things we'll find out about Dwarf Fortress pretty quickly, is that everyone is just so keen to help each other out. It's a super nice and friendly community. And over here, we can do a bit of engraving up this way. Is someone working on that? Are you working on that? You are, thank you. Let's get some of our engravings done by our new master level engraver. Our legendary engraver. This will really start helping the fort. Absolutely over the moon about getting such a high quality engraver. Oh, we missed a spot. Oh, we added the spot. There we go. More mercenaries and whatnot visiting. That sea is coming along. It is. Slowly but surely. It's getting there. We're just waiting for that door and we'll pop some beds and whatnot in fairly shortly. Just having a look at these orders from time to time. We've got that door, one statue there, another one up there. We're making choirs now. There we go. And as we make these choirs, the lads over in our very small library should start writing some books, which will be nice. We have a scholar. There's currently a scholaring around, and scribes. I think that scholars come up with new books. Scribes copy books, that's my understanding. We could get a scribe, but yeah. A scholar will do us. Actually, we have a few people who came here to study, didn't we? Let's get ourselves maybe some more scholars, huh? And if we come down, Where's those squalors? Squalors? I thought we had people coming in to study. Maybe there's no icon for them. Well, that's fine. You know what's really, really tempting? Where's our necromancer? We could get Claiborne to write books occasionally. Tempting. I'm not sure if they'd rewrite their Secrets of Life and Death though. There we go, engraved masterpieces way over here. Engraved on the wall is a masterfully designed image of Adela, the elf, and Bora, the minotaur. We've seen this image a few times now. Bora shoved leaps of striking down Adela the elf. The artwork relates to the killing of the elf by the minotaur and the axe of harvesting way back in the year 22. Many hundreds of years ago. You wish you would start producing more necromancers? Yeah, we're gonna get some shortly. We're gonna probably send out a little expedition out pretty soon. I was gonna send out the elevated keys, but now we have a named character in that squad. I might send out instead the newbie squad, which does mean we still need a little bit more armor and stuff just before they're ready. We're saving the game. But I would love to get, man, just a couple of books from different towers. Oh man. You know, I've been playing a bit of the old World of Warcraft recently. I've been grinding up a nice wee little warlock, a destruction warlock, and man, it's fun. You only have like 3 buttons to press, and oh man, you press those 3 buttons, and the big numbers come up. 10 out of 10. Still not a high enough level to start the current expansion, but still having fun. I was doing it for a wee bit last night. It was nice. Ears perk up again about WoW again. There we go. There's our magnetite door. More meals, and we've slammed some more slurry into sheets again. So let's come over to Claiborne's room and pop that door in, huh? With BPR, pop that in. There's our magnetite door. And while that's on the way, let's come back into stone use. Scroll down and turn off magnetite here so we can keep slurping it into iron. Nice and good. You missed the goblin warrior tank. The shield was larger than she was. Yeah, there's some weird races in WoW now. It used to be like, oh, you'd have your goblins, your orcs, your dwarves, all your fantasy stuff, and now it's like, here's some mini fox people. Or, geez, I don't know what else, 100 variations of elves? Yeah, that's always fun. Horde for life? Oh, really? I've always been Alliance for some reason. Alliance can be good fun. And Sniper has 3 baby cougars. Nice. Good stuff. Hey, Evanek, hello! Your cross-faction action. I do have a couple of Horde, to be honest. My very high level, Blood Death Knight is a humongous great hulking orc. And it looks amazing. The stoneworker is fighting a human dancer. Ooh, are we having a tantrum somewhere? How come? The stoneworker attacks the spinner, but she rolls away. I started a fist fight. Uh-oh. There's a brawl happening. I have no regrets, says Joe. Joe, buddy. This isn't even a proper tavern. There's like a little meeting area down here, so people could play with the animals. And people are like, let's have a massive scrap. I think they're just punching each other. Oh no, there is some damage. The stoneworker punches the human dancer in the right hand, bruising her fat through the large cotton right glove, and then punches the human dancer in the left foot with his left hand, fracturing the bone, smashing the foot. The force pulls on the left ankle, tearing apart the muscle and bruising the bone, and tearing apart the muscle and bruising the bone. A ligament has been torn, and a tendon has also been torn. Eonik runs off into the darkness. Too much friendliness and waving. They trundle away. So I see our dwarves are having a great time causing a big ruckus now. Oh, hello. A wild force of darkness has arrived, that's fine. The dwarfs of the mortal tongues have attained a general familiarity with giant peach-faced lovebird training methods. Wonderful. A carpenter's grown attached to a steel shield. We have 2 more engraved masterpieces. And an elfin criminal has come to visit. Are you still fighting? Someone's going to absolutely annihilate you if you keep that up, buddy. I'm warning you. But yes, our wild force of darkness on top of the mountaintop, the very peak. Goblins sneak in, wander their way over, cruise their way up, and come in through here if we're lucky. Let's come up and slam shut the front door. I don't think we have anyone who has the mood at the moment, so we can activate that alert, and on top of that, let's get both squads and get them to hold position up here. There we go. Some dwarves are already getting up and getting ready. Lots and lots of forbidden area warnings. So this is slam shut. The goblins will only come through the little trap corridor. And to be honest, that trap corridor is going to absolutely massacre the goblins. Josen is still causing a ruckus. What are you doing? Are you just going to stand up 6,000 times? You are. Did you get in a lot of trouble? And now the spinner has broken your limbs or something? No. Let's have a look actually at the enemies that have come. Many more things that have been caged from the looks of it. Some more crandles. Just for fun. And it's not a massive invasion. It's just a nice wee little clutch of goblin invaders. Over they come. We had a huge run of the undead a while back and it was awesome. But this is just some archer lads with nice wee crossbows. The stonewalker, Joe Josen, keeps getting up off the floor. Yep, the stonewalker is beginning to stand up. He's doing the most powerful dwarven dance. Here we go. 2 separate squads have come. Just wandering past the peak, and who do they find? The scholar, Imush. They've come to visit, 106 years old. They're hauling question the pits. And the goblins completely ignore them. In fact, this lad runs inside. Nicely done. Stumbling over the bones, the corpses, and the half-resurrected creatures. Over the very sharp bits of weapons lying everywhere. In they come. And the goblins come behind them. However, the goblins dodging some traps. Not dodging all of them though. Oh, there we go. They're coming in. Was there a lad going out there? Did we just see a dwarf die? I think we had a dead visitor. Who is this? A surgeon? What are you doing, man? Why do you even go outside? I don't understand. The surgeon's been found dead. I mean, that's not surprising, to be honest. So, the goblins are still sieging us. Why are you going outside? A scholar. Oh, that's just a visitor. Good luck. Not a single goblin's made it in yet. Oh, that dwarf wanted to go home and got spooked. Ran outside again. So ran inside and dropped their book. And that's it, the siege is done. Our dwarves, by doing absolutely nothing, have destroyed an entire goblin siege. We cancel our order, letting our dwarves get back to business. And on top of that, we can clear the alert. Come down to here, this front door. Pull on this lever, opening that up. And the final thing we can do is we can come back up here again. Claim everything. Melt it all. And then in our stocks, come down to corpses and we can drop most of those corpses in the bin. There we go. And that is us nice and safe from another siege. We're still waiting for a little bit more armor for our lads, but they're getting there. Also a dwarven scholar necromancer's turned up. I reached over for my coffee and my coffee was like, no, sorry, but no. More charcoal, perfect. We can use that for a bit of the old steely moments. And then down here, how was this going? I saw we had a suspension. We'll resume that. And we have much more in the way of this stuff? I think we had 5, didn't we? Yes, exactly 5. So let's come down to here and have a bit of a sniff around. I'm seeing tiny little wee stumps here. And each one of these will effectively give us 4 blocks. 4 blocks to a log. Now, let's have another little bit of a look around. We've clear cut a lot of this, so we should start seeing some grow back shortly. There's a little bit. These are all just stumps, but hey, we do need them. Now you have to wait until next year for your free metal and old clothes delivery from the goblins. I know. Oh, these poor old dwarfs. I think the children are getting upset at seeing corpses everywhere, but that's fine. Wouldn't it be grand to just take my life off and do nothing for the rest of my days? Just feeling nothing after seeing 6,000 goblin bodies. We should probably go into that actually and just kind of stop that bit of sadness for the children there. Children don't need to do chores, they can just play all day, it's fine. One little spot there. In the meantime, what I might do is pop in a couple of windows. One up there as well, one down here. And we'll even do a little bit more smoothing, just where our floor is built. Here we are. Beambles engraved another masterpiece. We're making more and more paper. 128 population. We did lose one at some point. That was 129 a wee while ago. Did someone fall in the magma? Did we have a bit of a melty job? As long as you're careful with your hauling jobs, child labour isn't necessary. Yeah, I mean that's not too bad to do. You just have to have lots and lots of toys around. But generally, don't let them haul corpses and don't let them haul refuse, because they'll end up standing around in corpse stockpiles and in rubbish pits. Because what happens is the child will finish their job, which could be anything. Could be like hauling stuff, could be, I don't know, looking at an animal too long, and then they'll immediately start playing where their job finished, which is why you get so many sad children, because they'll finish their job, which might be hauling a corpse somewhere, and just sit there and start playing, and then the corpse rots away and blasts miasma all over the place, directly up the child's nostrils. So it's always a good idea to keep an eye on that. We've got some llama's milk roast. Should we put in an order for cheese? Let's get some cheese going, huh? Make cheese. We can say, if there's some milk about, turn it to cheese. You find that children are the most reliable burial service. That is brutal. May has ended the mandate, we missed another one. And the Crandall's fighting. Yeah, if we ever get justice system going, our dwarves are going to absolutely massacre each other about all these missed jobs and whatnot. It'll be crazy. Oh, did my OBS disappear? Dear OBS. Thank you. Now, let us see. Ooh, new petition. Zamel, talk to Grizzles. I'm sorry, Zamel. A human scholar. And look at that, that is a lump of targarite. Bright yellow once it's smooth time. That's pretty good. Down here. This is all mined out. Now let's do some more smoothing and start getting these gem windows in. We still only have the faintest amount of tunnel tube, but we'll get up to finishing that off fairly shortly, I'm certain. More masterpieces. This one is a bit of pig's milk roast. Could you imagine milking a pig? What's wrong with these dwarfs, man? Now, I'm not seeing many people work down here. We're making our breastplates. We have many high boots. You feel like my stream should be required watching for Dwarf Fortress players on how to make stockpiles. Just enough to keep the workshop fed. You don't need to make enormous 50 by 50 stockpiles of stone. So yeah, I think a lot of that is that people don't really understand how to handle stone. Like they'll think that stone needs to be put in a stockpile to reduce lag, or that it gets in the way and it looks ugly. But if you want to hide your stone and make your fortress look organized, wrong one, this one. And then it's all gone. The blocks are still there, we just can't see them now. And for FPS, so putting stuff in a stockpile stops the game from calculating the physics of an object. But I've never found that to be too bad, really, for lumps of rock and stuff. So I've always just left them lying around. And doobie newsboo. More scholars are coming in. They've been hearing good things about our library. They're still out of steel though. And more masterpieces. This is fantastic. You just auto dump. Yeah, fair enough. Quantum stockpile. Yeah. Look, I've got to admit, I do a bit of laziness quantum stockpile sometimes. Mostly from just having just minecarts. Having a dump stop will just dump like 600 items on the same square. Nice and easy. And I just remembered we were working on some bedrooms for a while, but I got severely distracted. Let's resume that one. And get ourselves a handful of doors, huh? There we go. That last little block is put in. Get ourselves some beds. There we are. And our nice wee little cabinets. And then our coffers. Nice and happy. Some more gold ore has been completed. Our choirs are done. Our choirs are done. Our dwarves should be able to start writing books now. The dwarves of mortal tongues are now quite knowledgeable Drouther trainers. And Jagsaw, hello. You feel like if you bought the game, you get so overwhelmed. That's the thing. A lot of people like to talk about how difficult and how complex Dwarf Fortress is, and it's very complex. It can be very deep. But at the same time, you can just ignore a lot of what's going on and just focus on a little bit of stuff. Like I was saying before, the only thing you really need for your fort to survive is food, something to drink, and a way to lock up the front of your fort, and with that, you have plenty of time to fluff about and take it easy. You can play the free version as well, that's a good call. No mouse controls, but you can learn the keyboard. I thought the free version did have mouse controls, good old Dwarf Fortress Classic. My understanding that the main difference between Dwarf Fortress Classic and the Steam version is the lack of music in Dwarf Fortress Classic and the lack of sprites, so you'd see a lot of the nice rare ASCII stuff. Just like this. But other than that, the game should be exactly the same as my understanding. Oh really? It needs DFX for version 50? I never knew. I was 100% certain mouse support should work. And you have a music player mod in the Piraxis launcher. Yeah, see? Just like Kaz is saying. So you'll see this sort of stuff if you're using the free version. So no sprites, no music. Classic looks even more complicated. Yeah, you get used to it. But in saying that, there's always the old refund thing, so you can try out the game and refund it if you don't like it. A little bit more fighting. A Tanner and Dwarven child beating the snot out of each other. The Dwarven child punches the Tanner in the right upper arm with his left hand, fracturing the bone. Jesus Christ, our children are getting hardcore again. The Dwarven child has calmed down. The Dwarven child stands up. The Dwarven child stands up. Did someone kick a Dwarven child? Did someone cause a bit of child damage? That's a worry. Now, oh, these are smooth, right? Let's get ourselves some gem windows. And cancel that one. Let's make sure it's all the same gem. There we are. Now, so for the top ones, so these outer edges, we could go for, let's see, purple spinners, but we only have 4 of those. We need 3 for each window. 2 lots of clear tourmaline, I think, would be nice. Over this way, maybe some white opals. There we are. Oh, we've missed one in the middle. Purple spindles. There we go. The Steam version has a tutorial that is invaluable for first-time players. And if you divide the price you pay for the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress by the number of hours you've played, you're at a fraction of a penny at the moment. I think I'm about the same. I have hundreds of hours now. One day, we will get a little bit more tunnel tube blocks. We have 13. Is it enough? It might be enough to finish this area. Holy crap. It must be enough. That's all we needed. Amazing. Good job, dwarfies. Now the next thing we're going to do is once this is built in, we need to finish smoothing this and start putting engravings around the floor here. Not engrave the whole thing, but I'm thinking just a little bit in the middle. Now it's only 200 hours in, so for 20 bucks, that's 10 cents an hour. That's not bad. If a vampire gets all their teeth knocked out, can they still do the vampire things? I'm not certain. I don't know if vampires actually bite people to feed on them. Do they use biting or do they use magic? I never checked. A scholar has come to visit. Just on the edge of the map over here, near some trousers. Someone put all their clothes in the pile on the floor and ran away, gallivanting throughout the woods. And Jagsaw, thanks very much for that follow. Super appreciated. You have 85 hours in Dwarf Fortress in a month, and you still feel like you don't know what you're doing. Hey man, I've got like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours, from even before the Steam launched. And I'm still learning new stuff all the time. It's great. Got some more kittens, a few more drinks, and the poet's coming again. We've run out of the old copper. That means we probably have a good amount of black bronze floating about somewhere. And it's miasma time. Things are rotting and being disgusting. Now, I did see a nice message about gold, so let's get a little bit more of that, huh? $69 gold bars. Nice. There's a 34 there. I think that should be probably all that we have available. Oh, not even enough. That's alright. We can wait for a wee while. Dwarves will smelt some more. Kittens, I know. And it's a lovely stream. Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear people enjoying it. Bit more charcoal and dances now. And it's happened. All this is ready. Let's do some smoothing over this side. And while some dwarves are smoothing, others will come through and just do a little bit of engraving. Just through these middle parts. Just like that. Can I make part of the sea? A combination dining room / temple. We can give it a go. Who's that gent in the cage? And is there marble? There's not marble in this fort. Instead of marble, we've been using chalk for our steel. And there's a gentleman in the cage. We have a good collection of cages. Let's see. We have a human bowman corpse, chinchilla woman, a Kia man, some trolls, and a blind cave ogre. A handful more blind cave ogres, a green devourer, which you hardly ever see. This one actually had one of its tentacles ripped off, but you know. You just like a good personal prayer luncheon, you know how it goes. Yeah, man. Now let's see, anyone else in cages? I don't think so, just some crundles. So yeah, we could make this little area up here, just a little mini shrine / dining area. And a petition, this time, Old Splick, number roasted, wishes to join the mortal tongues as a citizen of Axerasp. Welcome in. People are smoothing. Our engravers will be coming in shortly, I'm certain. So, how are we doing up here? We did do those last little bits. Perfect. That's right, we are 100% safe up here now. Do we have a little bit of granite? What do you reckon? Are we granite boys yet? We have 49 granite blocks. Life is amazing. How much is that? 54, 51. That is a pity. Let's at least get half this filled though. Maybe that much. That should be fine. There's our granite. 44 blocks of it. Perfect. A little bit more magnetite ore has been completed. There's an iron statue. Now who asked for the iron statue, I wonder? So our iron statue, I think, will be going down here. Maybe to the entrance to this place. Get our statue. Actually, we should put something on the floor first. So let's get a bit of this coming in. And we're going to make this out of... what have we got? Maybe our black bronze? Yeah, just a little bit. Just for fanciness. Even if you don't make a dining hall or a tavern in your temple complex, you like to put in some stockpiles of wine for communion. Oh, nice. And there we go, a bit more tunnel tube just for fun. And Kia women are fighting a goblin. Why? Ooh, we've got agitated people, there's a problem. Let's pause this up. So agitated animals will come into your fortress and attack you if you're in a savage biome. And because we'll be causing so much ruckus everywhere, the agitated Kia women have come in. There's one right there. Causing a ruckus, hurting our goblin visitor. Ooh. Some tooth have fallen out. That's very agitated Kia woman. Lots of them actually, jeez. Flying about the map. Our dwarves don't have really a reason to go outside, so we should be alright. Oh, hello, Forgotten Beast. This is the Forgotten Beast Basin Stag Shield. A gigantic alligator with external ribs. It has a square shell and it is slavering. Its black scales are round and close set. Beware its poisonous gas. Oh, it's down here. This place is sealed off from our fortress, so have fun down there, weirdo. If you keep an eye on those Kia people, there will be a problem, because anyone coming into our fort will be attacked by the angry Kias, and the angry Kias won't be able to pass into our fortress. So it's a bit silly, but also pretty good. Now, more combat. The Great Horned Owl Man is fighting. I think it's a Kia attacking. The agitated Kia woman attacks the Great Horned Owl Man, but he jumps away. I must withdraw, he screams. But yeah, let's have a look at our iron, or our steel rather. So we've got breastplates almost there, halfway there. Same with steel greaves. The high boots are almost done. We're getting there. Let's make sure these lads are nicely equipped. Come on, you lot, update your equipment. You can do it. So we're just waiting for those greaves and our boots. Now I think someone's off to pick up a shield if we're lucky. Ooh, might be time for a coffee, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think what I'll do for the moment is I'll bop you guys into BRB mode, and now I'll snag myself a nice wee little cup of coffee. Hey, golden goblets are coming in, and their masterpiece, perfect. But yeah, enjoy the music while I'm away. I'll be back in just a moment. There, back again. Now see, Claiborne's just popped up for a sleep. Hope you're having a bit of a nap out there, Claiborne. The cat has died. Who killed the cat? Oh, did some Kias come in? I think some Kias have come in. Let's send out the elevated kids to stand ground up here. Come on now. The military's charging. How did this one get past our military? Down here now, fighting a dog. Oh, there's a big ruckus. Someone's pet cat and a random dog has died. Someone standing guard on the wrong side of the corridor. Dwarf's wandering around. Who are you fighting? A goblin right lower arm. Did you resurrect a goblin's arm and now it's causing a ruckus? Awesome. Claiborne's dwarf is going ham. The Kia woman is fighting. The animal caretaker and the cat are all fighting. I didn't even know where they are. Some of our dwarves are pretty strong, so we should be fine. Guess one more left, I think. Where are you, huh? Oh, you're way up there? Oh, that's fine. A great horned owlman and the agitated Kia woman are having a ruckus. We'll cancel their order, let them get back to work. I do love that in the midst of combat someone resurrected a goblin arm. I thought that was a 10 out of 10 moment. Oh, you're moving slow. The elven dancer loading a cage trap. Nicely done. And some lavish meals. The cat is fighting. Who are you fighting? Oh, the cat's just standing up forever. You got some sore spine problems there, kitten? Now, what is happening? Let's see. I did see someone loading that cage, which tells me we've caught something. So past the ones we've already caught, and further down, past the Crundles. Huh? An agitated Kia woman has been captured. Some of these other ones have like epic names now from causing such a ruckus. There we go. The Plump helmet men, now that they've been severely injured, the dog has decided to leave them alone. Oh, there's a dwarven child fighting a Kia woman. Let's go have a nosy. Oh, just up here. The Kia woman is severely injured. The child causing a ruckus. A doggy helping out. Let's get that military up. Just to help finish them off, you know. Nope, the child already killed it. That's fine. Apparently our children are pretty hardcore, huh? So that is the very first agitated group we've had in a long time, which is nice. A new petition. Bear, confined Scourge, wants to be a citizen. Welcome in. What are you up to? Oh, you're cleaning. Oh, Bok, the bookbinder. After killing the agitated Kia, I've decided to start cleaning. Just a little bit. The great horned owl woman, Cold Butcher, is visiting. We've had that visitor puff around a few times now. Equipment's getting there. Update that. I think they'll be fine actually to hold the fort. Well, actually no, fine to go off and attack someone. What do you reckon? Should we cause a ruckus? Should we say hello? We have these lads up here. 20 population down here. We have 10. Less than 10. It's a human tower. A framed harvest. They'll have many zombies. But we can help ourselves to a few books. We'll say pillage. We'll send in the gilded cacti. Alright, gilded cacti. Don't die, okay? And we're gonna say, take important treasures. A little wee trick I learned a wee while ago. A handful of months ago. That means I'll only go for books, which is all we want from the Necromancer Tower. So the gilded cacti. are ready to go. So you not see them walking out. Let's make sure to throw this corpse in the bin, huh? So it doesn't stink up the place. A stray candle and nearby. Little bits of Kia body. Smashed everywhere. There we go, the dwarfs are heading out. Wielding steel, wearing steel. Ready for glory. And meanwhile, another forgotten beast. This is Ozor. A gigantic feathered nematode. It has wings and it squirms and fidgets. Its yellow-green feathers are fluffed out. Beware its poisonous vapors. Where are you, buddy? Oh, just over here. This could reach our fortress. It's not very strong, though. So let's get these lads to hold position down here. Just in case a certain someone wants to fly through the entrance. Oh, the forgotten beast. There's two of them fighting. Oh, there's these two down here are fighting. I'd forgotten we had a friendly one hanging out down here. And now they're both beating each other up. Ozor's corpse and Rebel on top. Well, that's nice and handy. We'll cancel that order and let them get back to work and take it easy. Laws become a cheesemaker. You didn't know this? You could raid towns. Oh yeah, man. So, on this map, right, all the green stuff, those are our allies. The blue stuff, that's our civilization. That pale stuff, those are our little wee, like dwarven hillocks, little towns that rely on us to survive. The orange stuff is stuff we're at war with. So anyone we attack will automatically switch to war with us. And you can see necromancer towers. If you attack them, you might end up with books concerning the secrets of life and death. And anyone who reads them will learn how to learn how to resurrect people. And we have elves over here in these forests. And you can come over, attack them, and kill everyone inside if you want. Steal all sorts of goodies from them and bring them back to your fortress. It's awesome stuff. And Ghetto Weirdo, thank you so much for that follow. The Forgotten Beast is still fighting. I think it's a wee bit poisoned after that ruckus. They'll get better though. Yeah. The Forgotten Beast is caught in a burst of Rubel extract. Rubel's dead. Oh, it's caught in its own extract. Wonderful. Just puffing forever. Bleeding on the floor and causing a ruckus. Some more quiets. Nice. So, there we go. Our screw press. Many paper sheets. You can also initiate trade with other civs too if you don't want to go all out war. That's the one. So if we sent out a squad, even of just one dwarf, and we sent it out to maybe these humans and dwarves down here, maybe we sent one to this human settlement, we could say, let's see. Oh really, we can't demand from them? How about these lads? There we go, demand a one-time tribute or something like that. And your dwarf will go all the way over and ask for some goodies. And even if they say no, they'll start coming in to trade with you. And you'll get heaps more trade caravans. It's awesome fun. So, let's get rid of these two. Pillage is ongoing at the moment. And if we look around, so that's our fortress there. So people will be heading on, I think down to this one, right? And eventually, it'll tell us how that fight went. Our food is 2,390. Our drinks all the way up to 654, which is very good. And we've run out of chalk. We need more flux-stone. Oh, that was tasty. That's a nice wee instant coffee, that one. So let's come down here. We've been mining out that chalk. Snag a little bit more. There we go. Some more rock blocks, perfect. And poor old Claiborne's room, who he left before it was finished. But it's all nicely engraved and smooth now. So Claiborne would like a bedroom, but also a little place to pray and eat. So let's put in an order to begin with for Maybe a gold altar. And I think we don't have any thrones, so let's go for a gold throne. No, let's do an iron throne, an iron table. Iron throne. It'll go nicer with the walls. Iron table. One of each, thank you. DF launcher leading itself into the conversation, thank you very much. The Swordsdwarf is fighting the Kia now. The agitated Kia attacks the Swordsdwarf, but he jumps away and then strikes the agitated Kia in the lower body with a steel shield. Oh, a big shield bash. Another shield bash. Another shield bash. The Kia man's looking a bit sad now. Another shield bash. Shield. Let's see. And then a kick. Come on. Hit him with your sword, man. Then a punch. Come on now. The Swordsdwarf strikes the agitated Kia man in the right hand with a steel shield, and the edged part explodes into gore. Someone loves their shield, huh? But while we're waiting for that stuff, let's pop ourselves a nice bed right here in the middle. I'm going to make it out of... maybe black cap would be nice. And we can do ourselves a couple of chests. We'll go for some church ones. And a cabinet, just so poor old Claiborne can store this stuff. And as time goes along, we'll start getting nice statues and stuff in here. We can actually ask for some rock ones, I think. Just to get a bit of decoration in here. And over here we'll have a table with its chair and an altar behind it. Ooh, there's a spooky moment. So, were lizard time. Will the fort survive? The were lizard Logum has come. A large lizard twisted into humanoid form. It has crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow golden yellow. Its dark brown scales are round and overlapping. Now you will know why you fear the night. We've had lizards turn up at our last few forts. One of them almost killed the fort a while back. But over here, oh, that's bad. It's inside the fort. There's no way we can stop it from getting any closer. This is real bad. We're going to see a big dip in the population. The elevated keys. Save the fortress. Charge. The cats are running. Oh, I'm advancing one sprite at a time, just to watch the drama as the cats sprint into the depths nearby. Esmel and Claiborne are getting ready for carnage. Over they come. There's a dead dog sitting here on the staircase. Let's just quickly throw that in the bin, thank you. Oh, a cat is fighting, that's a worry. The dwarfs are slowly moving over, being weighed down by their steel equipment. That cat is still holding off the werebeast. There we go. Now the cat catching up with it. How you going, buddy? Individual combat drill? No, come and kill the monster. Esmel's having a moment. All those teeth exploded from his head. Looks like it was done. Nope, it's still there. I was wondering why you were running away. Claiborne. Uh-oh. Claiborne's had a moment. Claiborne's had a problem. I know you appreciate rose gold. You just gained a new world to take a break from your old fort. And the world gained a rose gold slab of life and death. 64 necromancers have read the slab. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love it. Also, so what we're seeing here is the problem with putting a necromancer in your military. I did it for fun. So Claiborne's gotten spooked, gotten terrified, and has raised some Kia women as zombies. They've both been turned into cold butchers. So they're intelligent undead. Sometimes they'll be raised as just like mindless thralls which will attack everyone. But it looks like we got 2 new members of the fortress. Also, for some reason, a bunch of weavers and crap turned up. Why are you enraged at all enemies? What's going on? Esmel has been found dead. This fortress is having a moment. You go warm your tea and things go crazy, yeah. So we have some agitated Kiaman cold butchers, severely injured but doing their best. We have a were lizard, who's actually just biting the hell out of everyone because I forgot to turn on civilian alert. So this could be, like I was saying before, we're probably going to lose a good chunk of dwarfs again. So far we've lost about 10. Alright, the beast is dead. The deed is done. We'll see what happens next full moon. And let's see. Heaps of people are fighting. Who are we fighting? I hope it's not the undead. The stray dog is caught in a pool of magma. Why'd you jump down here? Ooh, there's a dead lad. What happened here? Did you guys have a bit of a drama? What came up through the depths? Someone fell down a staircase and into some magma down here. There's also like a bunch of dead people. I won't be quarantining everyone. I could do. So basically you can figure out who's been bitten and lock them in rooms. But at the same time, it's a massive hassle. So usually, I let things fall as they may. So maybe we'll survive it, maybe we won't. Even who got bit? Yeah, but it's a massive hassle figuring out who got bit. I don't want to look through combat logs forever. I'm lazy. We're still fighting. Let's see, the cat is fighting. Are you fighting, cat? The cat is fighting. The cat has fallen into a pool of magma. The dog is fighting in the pool of magma. The bard. Bard strikes the dog corpse in the left rear paw. Oh, I see. So I think... Ooh, there's a cat there? Nice. So I think what happened, basically, way up here, because this is one massive staircase, which is the problem with having one big staircase in your fortress. But basically what happened, way up at the top... Oh snap. Guys, full moon's not over. Logan. The were lizard cold butcher has been resurrected. Are you part of our fortress now? The Cudula Squashing? Former member. This is real bad. So, this were lizard has been resurrected as a cold butcher. All our dwarves are being massacred. We have some more cold butchers up here. So cold butchers are intelligent. There may be animated corpses around the place as well. Oh dear, let's clear that alert for now. And we'll tell our military to hold position here, just in case. Also, there's a ghost. Ghost, you're standing on top of some goodies. There's a fancy ring, not a spot for a ghost. Oh, a hammer dwarf has died. Ishtan. Oh, dead over here. Jesus Christ. This fortress is having a moment. So yeah, what's happened? People have fallen into lava due to drama. People are dying nearby. There's giblets all over. Let's see, this peasant. What are you up to, buddy? The peasant punches a dog corpse in the head. There's a dog corpse down here as well. Many people are dying. Weavers, peasants, hammer dwarfs and surgeons. Pages of fighting. We're down to 110. Look at that number drop, the population. A weaver, a recruit, an axe dwarf, an elven poet and the recruit have all died. Down this way. With many more falling into the magma and turning into smoke. Yeah, we're getting a bit of FPS problems from all that smoke, people falling in there now. What absolute chaos, I love it. The stray crandall, a recruit, an elven poet, a dog, an axe dwarf, another dog, a recruit and a weaver have died now. The were lizard, a cold butcher, has transformed into a dwarf. I see there's some corpses. Careful now. Many people are still fighting. We're still fighting apparently. The necromancer is fighting. The necromancer stands up. I've improved my observation, that was satisfying. And then the militia commander necromancer, Claiborne, gestures. An agitated Kia man, Cold Butcher shudders and begins to move. A Kia woman, Cold Butcher shudders and begins to move. And then the militia commander turns around and attacks them. The spinning icicle strikes the militia commander necromancer in the left lower arm, bruising the muscle through the steel left gauntlet, so they're shooting bolts of ice. And oh no, the militia commander gestures and resurrects them again. The dog head shudders and begins to move. Oh, good times. You dwarfs be careful now. Still pages of fighting. We haven't lost anyone. So basically what's happening is people die, get murdered, and then get raised up again, and then they die again. The axe dwarf is fighting. Who are you fighting? You just like rambling? Oh no, there we go. The axe dwarf hacks the agitated Kia woman Cold Butcher in the upper body with her steel battle axe, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the gizzard. A peasant has been found dead near the hospital. And a stray dog. We've still got 108 population, so it's no problems. Actually, if the corpses fall into the magma, it'll solve your weird creature problem. It will. FPS is sitting at about 29, so there's a lot of smoke and heaps of people are fighting. Splashes of blood everywhere. A peasant. Nearby, a couple of kittens keep watching on. Corpses spread throughout the trade depot. Blood and vomit all over the main floor. Dead cats everywhere. Claiborne's still fighting. A gem cutter is fighting. And a miner as well. A lot of it's just people saying, oh, I should join in. Oh, our dudes have returned. I saw that. Let's have a look at our report here. Yeah, a rag came back. So if we look at our... Let's see, I think it is reports. There we go. Mission report. In the late winter of 275, the human Cold Butcher, Monel, fought with the dwarf Vuka. Oh, we're not going from the top. Here we go. So, in the late winter of 275, the cudgel of squashing attacked the sculpted simplicities of an unknown civilization. At a framed harvest, the dwarf Moses led the attack, and the defenders were led by the human necromancer, Joke Tunnels. In the late winter of 275, the dwarf's Roundstalk's tactical planning was superior to the human necromancer, but neither side had a positional advantage. And then we fought some zombie humans, striking them down. So yellow is usually confrontations and lots of fighting and dodging and jumping around. Blue is killing them, so we can see stuff like here. The human Cold Butcher fought with the dwarf Erdem. While defeated, the latter escaped unharmed. So lots of murdering, lots of dodging in combat. You can see up here this white text is usually like just combat reports. So it's like in the late winter of 275, the zombie human jungle robust. Their left upper arm was ripped by the dwarven Ficod. Nicely done, a dwarven Ficod. And then looks like we struck them down and won. And then finally, the forces of the Mortal Tongue searched a framed harvest, and we looted my thoughts on the humans, the study of Trebolt. Secret Tower was also looted. The unabridged style listened at one with the mountain home, the tower, the definitive guide, the Blue Jay woman, the easy way. Yeah, what sort of books are these necromancers collecting? And questions about the mountain halls have also been looted. Not bad. I don't think we actually lost any dwarfs from that. We can have a look in here. Oh, we lost a couple. We did. Well, that's fine. We can always get some more armor going on. We'll let them rest. Let them help with the carnage. Lennox II is fighting. The doctor stands up. A lot of us just saying that, like dwarves like Lennox, for example, just saying, I have a part in this, I cannot stand by. This is my fight too. So it's not really fighting, it's just people just rambling. Being like, I should join in the fight. But there's nothing to fight, man. The Fisher Dwarf stands up. I brought someone to rest in bed. We have 114 population, so we lost about, what, 10? Maybe 14? The Necromancer's fighting. The Necromancer's just standing up. They're just talking to each other constantly. I don't know why that counts as fighting, but alright. We'll have to see what happens next time we have a bit of a full moon. So next month, or next season really, we'll get our next full moon and you'll see just how many dwarves turn into horrific monsters. Sensual Casserole with the follow, thank you very much. I super appreciate that. I love new followers. And I actually recognize you. Sensual Casserole, I think I've seen you in a few Haz streams every now and again. Rimtar. Asked Rimtar Zuglar, the stonecrafter, with dwarves from society. Look at these dwarves clustering around the well, cleaning themselves up. A stray cat has adopted Uthal the miner. Now that combat's sort of calmed down a wee bit. Ooh, my asthma, yum. That's gonna make heaps of happy faces. Haz is streaming Battle Bros and you just can't watch it. Haz little Battle Bros streams are pretty fun actually. He does it the hardest difficulty in the game. And he just gets absolutely rinsed, but it's really entertaining. How many practice runs? That's a good question. How many practice runs? He would have started streaming probably about an hour ago, I think. So he might have had one practice run, if we're lucky. But yeah, the reason I'm in here, let's have a look at our labour. We want to make sure we haven't lost anyone. We have a spare miner. There we go. We just want to make sure our jobs will still work. We have a legendary planter. No one's fishing, which is good. We haven't lost any engravers. I love it. Now cooks. Reg the cook is still legendary, still important to the fortress. Now smiths. Our smiths are still able to smith. And in fact, Osplik, the human poet, is a high master weaponsmith. Holy crap, that's awesome. Certainly will involve those that their person in our nice wee metal schemes. And the other thing we want to do now is it's time to enjoy some corpse dumping. So, corpses, throw them in the bin. There we go, nice and easy. The next dwarf is stumbling around obliviously. Let's also see how many dwarfs we lost. We lost 3 from this one. Napalm Firestorm is feeling a bit concerned about the dwarf. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a nosy. Let's see, where are you? Oh dear, have we lost? No, there we go. Napalm Firestorm, still grouchy, still picking up equipment. Still alive, a bit stressed, but not injured, not even at the faintest of bites. I think throughout the fight, Napalm was sitting down in the forge just working hard. Talented weaponsmith now. I finished up some work, that was satisfying. Nothing new in the inventory. Oh no, you've got a nice wee chalk bracelet on your hand and a chert amulet. I love it. You're still bonded to that Crundle. Asma, still your best, very closest friend you have. Yeah. The other thing we want to check, we haven't lost any important nobles, have we? We've got our manager, our brokers, our medical dwarfs, our militia captains. I think we're fine. We just need to refresh these squads of ours a wee bit. We'll do Claiborne squads first. A diagnostician who's a competent spear dwarf. Let's see. This peasant here also pretty competent. And let's see, a skilled swords dwarf, this ranger, perfect. And down here we need 2 more for position, 1 for position 3, 1 for position 5. a talented fighter. And let's see, who's next? Let's see. I'm thinking. Gem cutters, siege operators. Competent swords dwarf, I love it. And that should be fine for our dwarves now. The reason why I was going for some dwarves who have a little bit of skill is they can level up just a wee bit faster. More charcoal's been completed. People are still fighting, which is worrying. And Rimtar has claimed their workshop. Who's fighting over here, huh? The clerk attacks the wrestler. Why? Are you guys having a bit of a brawl? The human dancer is just vomiting uncontrollably now. It's incredibly tasty. Oh. The farmer has been missing for a week. I'm guessing the farmer may have fallen into a big puddle or even ocean of magma. Now, how are we going with our granite, I wonder? We have 21. Enough for that, but not enough for that just yet. Let's come up to our granite mine. We've got it up here. And we'll mine out a good chunk more, just for that nice purplish colour. There we are. Yeah. Now. Let's have a look. I don't think there's any new trees yet, which is a little bit of a pity. I was wanting to put some spear ones down in the old, in that tavern of ours. But there's no new tunnel tubes. We can get rid of some of these ancient old ones. But the new ones, that's the sweet stuff. Human bard is visiting. Pardon me, it's still yawning. Still haven't even finished my coffee and I'm still yawning. Madness. Now, let's see. Where were we? Oh, that's right. One of the things we were working on is some new bedrooms. These up here, they're all done. People are already living there. So let's come down a couple of levels and we start putting bedrooms around Claiborne's room. These are all suspended, they are. Alrighty. Now, let's start popping in. Just here and there. Good few clusters, as you do. There we go. Mine up around this stuff. Way on over. And over this way. And I'm seeing a tiny little wee pile of gems in here that we might just auto mine. Just to get some more goodies. We're back up to 20 angry dwarfs. That's going to increase a wee bit more because there's lots of miasma about. Lots of death and sadness. Chaos and carnage. There's our god statue, at least one of them. Let's put one down in here, huh? Maybe right like this, in front of that door. We have one of a crow and one of a hydra. Should we put a hydra down here? I think the hydra was eating some goblins, maybe some skaven. I think there were a lot of ghost bat statues actually. A goblin that Monster Slayer is visiting. Our wrestler is stumbling about obliviously. There's more and more miasma. The stray dog has been found dead. As is tradition, there's vomit as far as the eye can see. So I wonder if Outdoors been writing much. I hope they have been. Someone has left a book on top of the bookcase. An introduction to your own story. This is a pigtail choir. Written on the item is a manual entitled An Introduction to Your Own Story, authored by Urus. It concerns the method of writing biography of oneself, particularly as it concerns a military campaign or adventure. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. So our dwarves are writing this stuff. Start your day with the moving sun. And over there, a world of seasons and the moon. Nice stuff. A doggy has died. A scholar and a skage have come. And Ash has just begun their mysterious construction. They are using 2 giant boulders of lignite, a boulder of granite and some silver, just to finish things up. There's our ballista arrows done after almost a year. Oh. Chat, our necromancer. Claiborne. Emlablin, Zykelag, the dwarven swordsdwarf necromancer has been found dead. Poor old Claiborne. I think Claiborne's dwarf is... Well, sorry, Claiborne claimed this dwarf probably... Let's see, how many hours ago? At least 1 hour, maybe? 2 hours ago. There we go. Not too badly. Claiborne's corpse. Someone should hopefully come up and bury them. I think all our rooms are full, so we'll throw Claiborne's corpse in the bin. That's normal, right? People do that all the time. Collect this material and let's slam in some of these coffins, because all our catacombs are full up to the brim. Let's also get ourselves a good collection of doors up this way. There we are. Now, how are we doing over here? This isn't cool. It's a bit of miasma, but that's fine. Dwarves need to get used to miasma occasionally. Make sure we're selecting the material. Now in here we're going to put in that gold statue. Gold statue of a crow. Let's get a bit of flooring in, shall we? We should have a little bit of solid gold bars floating around. Not heaps, but just enough for us to get by. That's far too many. We'll wait for a wee while. More rock coffers coming in. We also need a new dwarf to lead the elevated keys. Let's see. This fisher dwarf is competent in combat. Item, lead the squad to victory. Can you have a personal magma smith workshop? You think that might help train you up faster? So I don't think you can assign dwarves to workshops anymore. You used to be able to in the previous versions. But if we come down here and we grab... Ooh, a lignite scepter that's been created by Ast. We'll look at that in just a second. But if we have a look at this... Oh, we can assign it. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, we'll give you a personal magma smith workshop. About this one right here. For some reason I always had it in my mind that you couldn't do this anymore, but no, we can. That's fine. Napalm Firestorm a third. In you go. There we go. And now you have one workshop all to yourself. So let's have a look at this new scepter. Its name is Splatter named. Value is about 4,000, which isn't too bad to be honest. This is a lignite scepter. All craft or ship is of the very highest quality. It is encrusted with oval lignite cabochons and studded with silver. This object menaces with spikes of lignite. On the item is an image of Rude, Worker Lizard the Troll, and Sathra, Chanted Rises the Human in granite. Sathra is striking down Rude, Worker Lizard. Yeah, it relates to the killing of the Troll by the human way back in 95 during the Acts of Harvesting. Nicely done. We can come up and we can actually assign that to our mayor. Actually, it'll be up the top, won't it? There we are. And then our mayor will carry that around. And once again, my coffee cup abandons me, leaving me completely empty and out of coffee. Ooh, more miasma. We're down to 18 angry dwarfs now. See, we're healing, we're healing. So, how are these lads doing with their equipment? Let's have a look. Update if you can, please. We have one person there, 2 people without pants and 2 people without shoes. One person who hasn't grabbed a shield yet. Oh, the elevated keys. Get back to training. There we are. Now let's have a look at our orders and see if we're still making steel stuff. Breastplates, greaves, high boots and shields. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Scholar is visiting. Someone has given birth to just the one kid. Stifling a yawn. Let's snag a bit of water, huh? So our dwarves having a little bit of problems finding steel, so let's have a look at our steel order. What's up, buddy? We're out of pig iron? And why aren't we making pig iron? Are we out of chalk again? We might be a wee bit low on chalk. No, apparently we're fine. Maybe we just have to wait a wee while longer. We need some splints. Well, that's fine. We'll make some splints out of wood if we can. Where are you? Wooden splints. There we go. A stack of 10. That should be perfect for us. I definitely think so anyway. Wait, were these assigned to tombs? They are not. Let's get that done right now. Not quite what I was going for. Oh, I must have misclicked. Pardon me. Let's try again. There we go. Another 9. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully there'll be enough to catch us up. This is the state of the game where we all collectively say "Rat-row." So, what happens in Dwarf Fortress is that if someone gets bitten by a were creature, the next time the full moon rises, that person who was bitten will turn into a were creature themselves. So after that fight, we notice that Emush, Zan, Rith, Rigoth, and Mebzith have all turned into were lizards. And they'll be deep inside the fortress. Let's have a look. Where are they? Down here. Oh, we don't have a door for here. Oh, that's a big problem. That's a titanic problem. So we'll get one of our squads down to here. That's pretty horrendous though. One in the lizard, one up here. Just out in the open, that's fine. Squad number 2. Your job is to come and kill this lad. So in the perfect world, these lizards would be stuck inside like a tavern, and we can just like lock up the tavern and then that's it. So Rith is over here. There's no door on this dining hall. Rigoth, they're down there, and Nesbeth is up here. We're hearing the rattles. 2 were lizards are dead so far, along with a peasant and a bard. A stonecrafter and another were lizard have died. I think that was the last of our were lizards, which is nice. A woodcutter has died. Who killed you? Oh, there's one more were lizard. Yeah, get him. There we go. A woodcutter and a were lizard animal caretaker have died. Are you all good now? Apparently not, huh? Who are you fighting? Oh, no one. I think everyone's just kind of reeling from the attack now. Alright, so let's cancel their order, let them get back to work. Did we lose anyone? Not from that squad and not from that squad. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. We're at 106 population. Miasma roiling throughout the fortress. And spring rolls around. If we're lucky, we might get migrants. Possibly we won't, because we did have a big drama. Don't know if little wee nice happy dwarfs would be interested in living in a fortress that has some weird creatures rampaging throughout it. Yeah, look at our drinking food. It's not bad. A perfectly even 500 plants exactly. We have also rolled into the year 276 now. 26 years old we've been playing this world in different fortresses. We have our 3 squads there. We might send out the bottom squad out for another bit of a raid, I think. They look pretty happy, so we'll send them away. So we're sitting at nicely at 105 population as a city. We should get the elves coming up to trade. We'll have to see what they're up to. Hopefully they brought us some nice wood and a good double handful of animals. That'd be perfect. Are we still fighting? No, our giant mole's been killed. That beast. Let's make sure to throw everything, all these corpses in the bin. Just to kind of avoid that miasma explosion. Huh. There we go. Poor old giant mole. A clerk, Lolor. Lolor the clerk, dead in the hospital after someone turned. Roland's become a stray cat. Just making sure, still haven't lost anyone there. The next thing we need, let's have a look at our nobility. We have not lost anyone, that's not bad. Can't complain about that. And the next thing would be our task screen. Enough miners, enough woodcutters. Let's see. We are down to 1 cook. 1 legendary. We'll grab 3 adequate ones, I think. You've lost no smiths. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So that was a bit crazy, and it's bound to happen again. It's not too bad because our fort's pretty old and we have some very tough animals. Oh, the enemy have come and are laying siege to the fortress. Now, let's have a look. Who's sieging us? Is it the Crandalls? Are the Crandalls sieging us? So it could be some elves being a wee bit sneaky and we haven't quite detected them yet. So let's pull this just for now. Just for safety's sake, just in case a weirdo turns up. It'll pop any second if we're lucky. You know, down here. People are rushing about, people are working hard. We're seeing Edsel come to this magma forge. Erdem is doing the best as well. Man, that coffee did not wake me up at all. My energy tanking into the floor. But that's okay, it's only a mini stream today. Mondays are my mini streams. We'll go for a wee while longer. Usually the goal is between 3 and 4 hours. Admittedly, a couple of times it's ended up being 7 hours because I got distracted, but that's fine. Golden goblets have been completed. Perfect, perfect. Exactly what we like to see. What I might do? The gilded cacti. Are you guys ready? You have 2 lads that aren't, but let's send them out anyway. Down and over here. We're at war with the occult land. We're gonna send out the gold crest to pillage again. See if we can't get some books this time. The elevated keys, they'll look after themselves. It'll be fine. FPS is hitting the floor. I'm wondering, do we have a dwarf stuck somewhere? Oh, 47 is not too bad. Rat row. Intruders. Intruders! And not any intruders. Necromancers. Necromancers everywhere. Alright, the gilded cacti, cancel your order. Dwarves, fall back to the fortress as quick as you can. The enemy have come. Good thing that's still up, huh? You lads get up here as well. Sound the alarm, blast the horns, and let the dwarves rush into the fort, off to safety. Where are you going? Don't go outside. This. The gilded cacti, come back in here, man. They're fighting, I think. Yeah, they're going out anyway, even though we asked them not to. So they're brushing up against the edge of the map. And they'll walk to there and think, oh, that's right, we're under attack, we should go inside. Where are those necromancers? A human mercenary necromancer has come to visit? Not quite what we're looking for. Oh, an agitated Kia has stepped up and got absolutely rinsed by a weapon trap. Now let's see. Those necromancers have left apparently. They've changed their mind and walked off the map. Fine. You and you, cancel your orders. Apparently we're not under attack anymore, so that's probably not a problem. Now with that done, let's go try that tower again, huh? Just take those important treasures, nothing else though. A human dancer cold butcher has come to visit. So dwarves we gotta get back to work. I'm breathing in some miasma. And is that, can it be? A giant crow. Giant crow, what are you guys doing? You're not even agitated. Don't come in here and cause a ruckus. Land in a cage or something, it'll be sweet. Yeah, okay, now we can assume those necromancers aren't a problem. Let's slip open the front door again. A carpenter. Demat is stumbling about obliviously. More steel bars, there we go. Our dwarves are working so hard right now. That'll really make things so much better. People over here still training. Transform the third. And shall rest. And scrambling away at each other. Oh, they're doing fighting demonstrations? I love it. I love it. That ghost is still hanging out on that ring. You absolute menace. And the goblin sages come in. Now, these are ready to go. Let's get some flora. Using a little bit of everything. We've got some chert around the place. Chert is always nice. Sort of like a darkish sort of colour, but not too bad. You have 620 chert, that's crazy. You can even do a little bit of claystone, I think. Claystone, hello. Oh, there we go. Right below my mouse, amazing. Man, do I need another coffee already? I'm feeling absolutely smashed. That last one did not save me at all. I might have to go off and get coffee number 3. Let's get a little bit more claystone. Where's that claystone? Right there, thank you. More piggies, more little wee piglets running about. Yeah, I think I'll pause this. I'll snag a coffee. I'll be even faster than last time. And I'll be back in a jiffy. I'll give you some nice music to listen to in the meantime. Yeah, hello. I'm back with my coffee and my squeaky chair. One thing I was thinking of while I was waiting for my coffee to sort itself out. The Gilded Cacti have returned. Ah, there we go, and a human scholar. Nice, we'll see what they get up to. But the other thing I was interested in, so we did have a lot of resurrections there, and sometimes when resurrections happen, you get intelligent undead joining your fort. We did see some intelligent undead, but I think a lot of them just got caught up in the massive massacre and died. So past our Axerasps and our billions of peasants. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the intelligence undead survived. That is a pity. So let's have a look at how well that went. First off, the Gilded Cacti. Who died? Nobody, not a single sausage. Did they loot anything? Let's have a look at that new report up there. So we walked over and searched it. No one left to kill, we just searched the place. In the books we got, the tower, the truth was looted. Better village. It is the cult of autonomy. And poke jobs, further musings. Common sense, framed harvests. The Scribed book. Scribed Bow's book was looted as well, and the tower in practice. Understanding the mystery. Ooh, that could be it. That could be it. Understanding the mystery. Is that our secrets? The meditation on the dwarf and veiled riddles without limits. Understanding the mystery. Ooh. Let's have a look at understanding the mystery. Did we get lucky? If we have a look at written content. Guts inches. What is this? Thief who gets shot finds family heirloom. Did someone bring in the secrets of life and death on a slab? But where's understanding the mysteries? There's the job. There's the question. My thoughts on humans. Secret tower. Could be secret tower, but I don't think so. Let's see. Where are you? Pursuit of the diamond tiredness. Understanding the mystery. There we go. This is a spiny dogfish parchment scroll. The rollers are made from granite. Written on the item is an essay entitled Understanding the Mystery, authored by Abel. It concerns the learning of the secrets of life and death by the dwarven necromancer Cal. Damn it, it doesn't teach us about the life and death. You know, it's about someone else learning about it. From the teachings of the Blade woman necromancer Abel in the late autumn of 204. The writing indulges the author's every whim. Overall, the prose is splendid. So it's a nice wee book, not really what we're wanting. It's not the secrets of life and death. It was close though, so we'll have to loot again. Let's see. Those are the books we've been writing. The monastery might help. The tower, the definitive guide. Blue Jay Woman, the easy way. How weird. The Scribed Bow's book. This is a common skate parchment scroll. The rollers are made from cassiterite. It concerns the monastery Skybrose. See, I don't think we managed to get to the secrets of life and death. It's alright, we can always go back and loot again. I'll let our dwarves come in and have a rest though. Oh, I see we have a bit of miasma down in the depths below. Somewhere in the big stinking corpse pile, something is rotting away. We're running low on copper again, but that's fine. That is not even a single problem. But while we're waiting for that, down a couple more floors. These are getting there. We have some suspensions, nothing too major though. Whoops, there we go. So hopefully those books have turned up in the library now. And the easiest way to check is we can look at our objects, our written content again. We see mastery, that sounds nice. But no. Where is it? One of the books that got looted and brought in just before. There we go, in the library. Well, that's what we like to see. Perfect, perfect. We'll send them out on another raiding expedition shortly. Ooh, a gremlin. Gremlin. Don't do it now. Get out of here. There they are, way up here. Gremlin, 303 years old. He is disgusted after reaching on miasma. Let's see, a small humanoid creature with a mischievous, toothy grin. He is mighty, powerful and strong. I love it. The gremlin has a zany personality, did it? That's actually pretty good. Where are you, gremlin? Zany, perfect. If those get in a trap, you can actually make them join your fortress. And sometimes they'll even get voted all the way up to mayor. It's awesome. I haven't managed it myself, but I know it's a thing. More rock doors, perfect. Now, I think the next goal... Actually, let's send these lads out to do a bit more looting, huh? This tower still has books. It still has heaps, man. And one of these might be a little bit of the secrets of life and death. So let's pillage. We'll send out the gilded cacti again and tell them only take important treasures. Off you go. Yeah. Oh. An elven caravans arrived. Mind the miasma and the corpses. More choirs, perfect. So the elves are up. With the elves, we like to trade them golden goblets. Let's move some goods about. Now, don't think we'll have any goblets just lying around. They'll be in our bins. Not the gem bins, but the finished goods. And some of these will have a little bit of golden goblets, but we've done 59 of them all at once, so there should be a bin in here somewhere. That'll just be packed to the brim. With our nice wee goblets. 5,000? That's still not us. Neither is that one. How about this one? There we go. Golden goblets. A lot of other rubbish, but golden goblets. Read that one. And if we just type in goblet, we have 3 sitting outside of chests. There'll be some in this as well. We'll grab in just a handful of these finished good bins, so we can trade a good amount of those goblets. Yeah. It'll take our dwarves a wee while to get that sorted, but that's okay. There's no big rush at the moment. Is it okay to trade things from a fungus tree bin? It is, as long as you don't trade the bin. You can give them the contents, just not the bin itself. More plants have been completed. Still waiting a bit more bit more steel, but that's okay. More magnetite ore being smelted away, turned into iron. That's what we like to see. 5 more items, that's fine. While we're waiting for that, let's actually get down here. These rooms are ready. Let's pop some doors in. Get these sorted out into bedrooms. There we are. And our carvers. And with that, we should be good to go. It's another nice wee group of 5. Nice. And we can come down a wee bit. And I think down here will be another good spot for a bedroom. Let's see. There we go. I do like doing these really weird little wriggly ones for some reason every now and again. It's nice and fun. One down here. And a nice long one up there. Perfect. You don't mind around the edge? Because it makes it look a little bit better. There we are. All the way around. Nice and happy. Looks like the merchants have turned up. The elves are ready to trade. Are we ready to trade? We're waiting 5 more items. Damn it. Here comes the first. A dwarf straining and screaming, wading through the blood and the vomit, and the smears of just disgusting slimes everywhere. The elves pinching their noses, trying not to look towards the staircase. Looking instead at a boat, surrounded by chopped off feet and stuff for some reason. More gems have been completed. Perfect. All our stuff is ready to go. Let's get our broker up. They're attending a meeting, but they should come over fairly shortly. Human bard is visiting. A masterpiece, crandelier roast. The very fanciest we can make. Trader's storing something. They might have just had a quick sip on something. That coffee will wake me up. Here's a can. They'll be popping up the staircase any minute. There we go. Yeah, let's do a bit of trading. We have some goblets. You can even search for them, I think. Perfect, amazing, thank you. One day, Doug, that'll make something happen. One day. They brought us toys. Toys are always good. A single musical instrument up there. A badger. And a leopard will grapple with their cages. Some barrels. Some buckets. Man, oh man, we are so lucky. Nothing. That's probably all we want from them, really. Yeah. Just double checking we're not missing anything, but I think we're good now. Oh, grab some splint stones, that'd be nice. Thank you. And some crutches, perfect. Yeah. So, we owe them a wee bit more before they'll be willing to trade. We're just making sure we're only selling the gold. Nothing else, otherwise, go out the elves, rather. There we go, the elves will start raising their eyebrows in concern. There we go, we'll trade that. Oh, wonderful, says the elven merchant. Thank you for your business. Alright, bye. No dwarf goes off to clean. There we are. A random cage on the floor, as is tradition. Animals. Animals everywhere. We have so many Drotha now. We might have to do a bit of a Drotha derby at some point. A servant woman, leatherworker and necromancer has come to visit the fortress. These lads are still off pillaging. They should be back soon, it's not very far away. There's miasma. There is miasma. No matter where our dwarves turn their nostrils, there is more miasma. That dwarf is still haunting that ring, huh? So, next up, I think, is a little bit more golden floor. Oh, I'm hearing some rattles, that's a worry. That's a worry. Oh, you know what time it is? It's early spring. The moon is full. The moon is full. We're hearing the screams in the distance of dwarves and elves everywhere. As the fortress begins to fold in on itself. Half the fortress. That's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 members of our fortress have turned into mighty and powerful were-lizards, including Joe Joson and Rocco the Last. Rocco the Last might bring the end of the world to our fortress. Now, let's see, can any of these be contained? There is one in the library. There's a pig in the door of the library. Pig, get out of the door of the library. Dear pig, get out of the... Damn it, pig. You're someone's pet. Thank you. Wait for that to close. There we are. Lock the library for now. We'll unlock it eventually. We can always build a new library, you know. And goat on. Godon's over here, in the staircase, causing a ruckus. Bear, over here. Yeah, a lot of these... Man, this is bad. How about Joe? Joe is down here, in another place that cannot be locked up. Rocco's in the stairwell. Okay, I don't think there's much point locking stuff up at the moment, because there's so many around. Good luck, dwarfies. Godin the wheel has been struck down. Asmel, the wheel lizard craftsman, has bled to death. An elven dancer, at 2 more wheel lizards, and Baser, the human dancer, has died. Oh dear. The elves are probably wondering what's going on. Why is everyone screaming? Who is the miasma? Okay, we have a dead one in there. Not so dead one over there. Poor old Joe Josen. Ripping through our dwarfs. Kitten nearby. Here comes the military. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. You're a risk to the fortress. Uh-oh. Joe has killed both our military dudes from our strongest and most powerful squad. A spear dwarf, wielding a whip, is trying their luck and gets completely wiped out. But finally, at the cost of most of our squad, or 2 of it, no, our squad's fine apparently. At the cost of 2 members, we killed it. Let's go find the others. The other thing is, some of our visitors and necromancers, they might get spooked and raise some corpses. So let's have a look at others. Our wheel lizard part. Okay, you're locked up, that's fine. How about this other wheel lizard part, Burr? Oh no, Burr's a big problem, right. Let's get our military to deal with Burr next. And in that second, 2 more peasants have died. A scholar has died. A doggy fights for their life nearby. Its kittens run everywhere. Oh look, a spear dwarf's tune up. Good luck, birdie. You can do it. A dwarven child. And Sakmal. Sakmal, I'm sorry. Sakmal the planter. Sakmal the second has faded and passed away. There we go. Transfem the third has stepped in, wielding a great steel battle axe, and absolutely demolished the beast. And in that time, a planter has passed away, as well as that spear dwarf. Who else is a big problem? So Ifiri is locked up here, that's fine. Any others? Is it just a fairy now? That'd be nice. I think a fairy's the last one. Alright. You lads, come up and hold position, please. Who are you fighting? And who is this? Oh, there were still things up here, and you were just like, giving them a hard time. Oh, you've changed back? Alright, well, I suppose that's fine. So this is a fairy. A fairy is very powerful and has killed many of our dwarves. We're going to kick them out. Flat out go to Castle Drill. And we'll unlock all this stuff. A spear dwarf has been found dead. A blue peahen has been found dead. And then suddenly, out of the depths, a loud scream. The forgotten beast Vuka has come, an enormous blob composed of mud. A slop beast with big flapping wings. The emaciated blob has deadly dust. A mud blob. And it's down in this layer, which can't reach us, I don't think. We should be fine. As you know, this is our layer, so it can reach us and it can fly, but its only way is through the front here. We'll see what it does. It might engage the other dwarf, but we'll see. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do... Fecod. Where are you, Fecod? We might swap Fecod for someone else. Eat him. Go do your new job. Just a dwarf at random. These lads should be making their way down here, just to kind of defend the place. There's a lot of corpses, man. We're already getting miasma. Look at that, just the beginnings of a plume of miasma. Right, let's do our normal throw all the corpses in the corpse pile again. Throw them in the vent, there we are. Also, we have 72 population now. At one point we hit 129. There's our steel breastplates coming in. Let's have a look at our nobility. Our manager, Rocco the Last, has died. Rocco was actually pretty angry the last time his dwarf died, so he might be kind of sad now. Let's get this armor to help out. Let's make sure the armourer has an office. Now, where is our office? Is that the armourer's office? I think it is. We'll get them in a better place later. Where is that manager? There. Jeez. That was wild. Our poor old dwarves. I'm guessing a good amount of them will be up in the hospital at the moment. Now, where is our hospital? Is it further down? It is. Ooh, a miasma hospital. So it's got quite a few people in here. Not overstocked. If it's overstocked, you'll see heaps of people lying in the doorway. But yeah, that's a worry. Why are we fighting? The mayor's fighting? Transfem's fighting? How come? The weird lizard poet attacks the Axerasp. That's old news. The Axerasp is retreating. Oh no, the Forgotten Beast has turned up. Everyone is sick and vomiting. There's a Forgotten Beast there. Looks like it was a good thing our military was nearby because they're currently combating it. So everyone who breathes in will just start throwing up uncontrollably. We now have Vomit Fortress. Yeah, get him, go on. Look at the shimmying around. Disgusting amounts of dust everywhere. Everyone getting poisoned. Yeah, you guys can get him. Go on. And it's dead. It's dead. Its mud has turned into just a pile of mud on the floor. A big slop. Sniper's enjoying Hazard's streams. Slips in with a quick yeah and runs away. What's going on? Oh, you missed out, man. So we had a Forgotten Beast. A little announcement that a Forgotten Beast was in the cabins. So we stationed our military here. And the Forgotten Beast came around, went through the miasma, past the cage traps and in through the front door, hitting our military squad. And every time this Forgotten Beast took one step, it was a big blob of mud. And every time it took one step, it made a big waft of poison gas. And everyone who breathed that poison gas in started throwing up uncontrollably. Now there's vomit everywhere. And the reason everyone was shifting around so much was because it was putting out so much poison gas that it was blowing people around. It even blew its own corpse around at the end, which was fun. A peasant, Fecod, has been found dead. Everyone's been fighting. So yeah, there's going to be lots of vomit now, just everywhere, especially down here. And miasma, yeah. 25 angry dwarfs. Our population 71. And all this stuff is just people just vomiting. Vomiting in baths and vomiting in wretches and vomiting and vomiting. Just everywhere. So there's just going to be vomit everywhere. Look at this. It's a wee bit up here, not too bad. Our dwarves are so swamped they haven't even had time to clean up the last pile of corpses before the new pile arrived. There's just little wee puddles of vomit everywhere. Look at this. Ooh yuck ocean. A human mercenary necromancer has visited. Hey, we made that altar for Clay's room. Let's get down to our big C for Claiborne. And let's see, offering place right by the window. Golden altar. And do we have a table? A fancy, nice table? We do. And do we have a golden throne? We have an iron one. That'll do actually. Yeah. We also put in an order for some statues, just normal rock ones. We do have a golden one. A crow? Where are we going to put that? Right here? Sounds good. And another claystone statue. That'll add a little bit of variation in. Nice and happy. More animals been completed. Meanwhile, people have been throwing up in the new bedrooms. I love it. Absolutely silly. Now let's do ourselves a bit of flooring, huh? Way down here, we should have some nice stuff we can put in. What about some more of that little bit of chalk we have left? Just for the middle corridor, it should be nice. We have still 82, which is crazy to me. There we are, and then we can start doing these rooms. Using whatever takes our fancy, bit of chert occasionally, always fun. We also have to start thinking about how we're going to get a waterfall up here. Get an actual nice river running through our mountain. It'll be a bit of a journey, but I reckon it'll be worth it. It'll really make our dwarfs a lot happier, you know. There's our Mika. Right, like that. And let's see, what else we got? We could do a bit more makeup, but let's use something else. A different color. Maybe. Oh, we got 18 bronze. Man, that's nice. You have to build some stuff out of bronze, man. What else we got? Mudstone? Yeah, we can do a bit of mudstone. Mudstone is now hiding. Lost forever. What else we got? Let's see. We have... So we're wanting something more than 8 for these collections, because that 8 is just going to be enough for that main area without the door. So at 9 or above would be perfect. I see we're also very low on our granite. But that's with lots of gabbro though, that'll do. We could be gabbro boys. Gabbro, where'd you go? Let's see, we could do more gabbro, we could do... There's our gabbro right there, sure. Gabbro, we only have 5 of our granite, interesting. Now we need 6 more of anything to go in here. What do we got? We got 4 firelight, 4 shell, chalk, but we already have a whole chalk corridor. Maybe a bit of siltstone. It's the same color as chalk, damn it. Well, too late now, I'm not changing it. "26 angry dwarfs." Over a quarter of our fortress is extremely upset. Still waiting on these statues and everything to come in. The problem that we have at the moment is with this massive reduction in labour, our dwarves will have lots and lots of kind of tasks that are a bit backlogged. Edam's not going now. Edam, what are you doing? We need at least 1 dwarf to get out there. There's James here. I believe in you. A deal? Listen, Adele, where are you? Picking up equipment. Adele's getting ready to go. We love it. We're all fans of Adele. Now, how are we doing down here? Hey, this has all been cleaned up. It looks like the poison has worn off. We didn't get syndromes. We just got a little bit of poisoning. We're alright. Still lots of miasma and corpses everywhere. 26 angry dwarfs. It's going to be a long time before we get another migration wave. But in saying that, we will just get heaps of visitors if we're lucky. Adele, come on now. Where are you, Adele? Still picking up equipment. Adele is getting ready. A wee bit hungry. They have a steel battle axe, a shield, upper and lower body. They're covered in blood from walking up and down the steps. There we go. They picked up some more gear. And they're now going out to pillage that tower. See if we can't get that necromancer book. They're a wee bit hungry, but I'm guessing they'll forage while they're outside of the fortress and off the map. Over they trot, taking nice big even strides through the grass, past the mud and the boulders, down the hills, and soon they'll be off the edge of the map. And gone. An iron throne has been completed. The merchants will be leaving. Did we trade with these lads? Those are the elves. We did. That's right. We did just fine by the elves. Thank you, elves. Next up will be the human traders. New lads. Ooh, we lost half our military to that last attack. Jeez. Let's get the share in to help with our military. Toe City. The spinner will help us here. 16 names long. They must be powerful. We'll get a thresher. And I think a peasant. Hopefully those lads will be ready to go fairly shortly. Man, that game really gave us a big rough experience, huh? Is that a spare corpse on the floor? That's brutal. Now see, the gilded cacti have returned. And the merchants have popped off on their way, that's fine. Now these, looks like they've all been claimed. So let's get some more spaces for coffins, huh? So knock some more holes in these walls. Fill them with coffins and all that good stuff. There we are, almost done. Perfect. We'll let that happen for a wee bit. Get them filled up with coffins, get some of those dead away. 27. And we're back up to 70 population because those lads came back. That's right. Now, let's look at that report. So we went out and did some looting. We got time spent with the obsession, book of the monastery, question the village, humans and the age of myth, never underestimate creation. Did framed harvest falter? The composition of fact or fiction, discourse on the tower, the white fame, and insanity. That could be what we want, and mysteries of the tree bolt. So those bottom two could be what we want. Let's also have a look at this. The store has a lot of books in it, so we can keep coming back and looting more if we want. But let's have a look at our written content at the moment. A Wizard's Guide to the Forest Retreat. It's a 54-page guide, and it concerns the Forest Retreat Plate Moss. Not quite what we want, but still pretty neat. So, Mysteries of Tree Vault. Let's see, it concerns the Monastery Tree Vault. Damn it. I don't think we got it again. One day we will. And what was the other one? I think it was something like the White Fame or something. Something weird like that. The wizards, the trees, the discourse. Beyond quickness theatres, poked joke, further musings. The White Fame and Insanity, that's the one. So what is this? This is a mudstone-bound codex. Written portion consists of a 32-page short story entitled The White Flame and Insanity, authored by Cal. The work has no real subject, and just rambles. The writing gives a feeling of compassion here and there. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Oh, that's a pity. One day. Ooh. Oh no. The moon has risen. We're having, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 were lizards. The fortress begins to crumble and quake under the force and trauma of the were lizard onslaught. Already, in seconds, 4 people have died. In seconds. Also, someone killed that were lizard real quick. Meanwhile, people are vomiting out here as well. So let's do what we did last time and try and just execute these were lizards. A lot of people don't have jobs either, which is worrying. So others. Here we go, here's Sherman. Over here. Oh, there's a few people. Look, one there, and a dead one up there. The elevated keys. And the gilded cacti. Actually, we'll send the gilded cacti somewhere else, but the elevated keys. Actually, we'll use this and tag the both of them. Yes, perfect. And then these lads. We will use these lads to find the next one. Hey, where's the lizard dancer? Just over here. Alright. You lot. Kill this beast. And all of a sudden, 3 more were lizards die. And then a dwarven. Oh no! No! Boo Boo Sniper! Boo Boo Sniper has been found dead. Lost and fallen to the were lizard menace. Can we see the Boo Boo Sniper combat logs? A jag was fighting, and a boar and a cabbie boar. There's the Boo Boo Sniper. The dwarven child punches the were lizard bone doctor in the head with his right hand, bruising the fat, bending the neck and tearing apart the skull. A good couple of swift punches. And then let's see, what happens after that? Lots of back and forth and fighting. Oh, the were lizard bites the dwarven child in the lower body, tearing the fat. And there's a lot of drama. Let's see. The dwarven child attacks the were lizard bone doctor, but it jumps away. Then the bone doctor grabs the dwarven child by the 4th finger with his left hand, and then throws Boo Boo by the hand again. And then as it screams past, the were lizard scratches out and rips off Boo Boo Sniper's little toe. And a dog jumps out of the way of the flight path of the child, same with a soap maker and a miner. Then the child loses hold of everything as the child slams into an obstacle and is blown apart. Holy Christ, I think they got thrown down the stairs and just exploded. Okay, it looks like the elevated keys is ready to go for the next task. So that were lizard dance has been dealt with by military already, that's fine. Est, the were lizard running about outside. Est, how did you even get outside? We're down to 68 population now. Nope. Make that 67. A leather worker, Olon, has been found dead, and another were lizard bone doctor has been struck down. But the were lizard dancer is gone, along with another miner. The gilded cacti are ready for the next orders. Ast, I think it's been dealt to up here, which is fine. Who else do we have? Is it just Ast now? Balalalo. Ooh. Xero's Hand Scholar? They'll be extremely powerful. Actually, no, they're not attacking us. It's just they have a moon to show that they're like some sort of unspeakable monster. But yeah, I think it's just this one up here now. who's standing about having a great time. Oh, they're wondering, where are you going, huh? Are you chasing a cat? I think our dwarves a wee while to get up here because it's so far away from everything. Oh, and it's charged down. Who's it charged into? Bombrex, the recruit. Good luck, Bombrex. There we go. We have 67 population now. We have lost half of our fortress to the past few tragedies. Yeah, usually you'd figure out who's been bitten and lock them away. But, like I said, no, I hate doing that. It's very boring to me. So we have a bit of a rambunctious fortress for a while. Napalm Firestorm asks for a health check on their very precious dwarf. Let's see, we come down. Napalm Firestorm is asleep and much more angry than they've ever been before. Stressed, probably dreaming of something crazy. 58 years old. Blissful after sleeping in a good bedroom. Disgusted after reaching on my asthma. Not feeling anything after seeing millions and millions of dead bodies. You still have your chalk bracelet. You have a little bit of wine in your flask there. And you're crying to yourself in your sleep. No major injuries, which is pretty good. All their family is dead. All their passing acquaintances apart from Kabish is dead. They still have their Crandall friend, but their best buddy, their only friend in the fortress, has passed away now. And Sackmill would like a room for the dwarf. Sackmill, I have bad news for your dwarf. Sackmill the dwarf has passed away in the conflict, ripped to shreds by a were-lizard. Oh, we're still fighting apparently? Who are you guys fighting? Oh, you're just spamming conversations. But yeah, if we have a look in the dead and missing, sort by name, and down we come. Sackmill the miner has passed away, destroyed by one of the were creature menaces. Reiner just wants to meow for a while. That's okay, Reiner, we have plenty of cats in the fortress to meow with you. Let's have a look at our cat population. We have some pets, and we have millions of stray cats, all meowing together. You want to order a room first and then commission a new dwarf? Yeah, sure thing. What sort of room are you feeling? What? Migrants have arrived? You lunatics. Just a few running in, not even concerned about the death and the danger. But yeah, what sort of room are you feeling, Sackmill? We're up to 75. These mad dwarfs, rushing into almost certain death. What a decent sized wave as well, all the way up to 78. They've heard about the free real estate, they did. You're probably right there. And all the spare clothing and stuff lying everywhere. Over they come. Geez, 85? This is a titanic migration wave. Will we hit 90? More and more pets coming in. 89. That's almost 30 dwarves. I think that is crazy. Also, hello, sentient potato. You've just tuned up at a brilliant time because our fortress went from 120 dwarfs down to 60 dwarfs and back up to 89 dwarfs. A dog has passed away. There's some miasma, and we also have a were creature infestation. Yeah. The fortress, we just had a bunch of rooms open up. The former inhabitants were shredded by were-lizards. Hello, Transfem. You're here, and you've been here for 100 minutes on the dot. You've been distracted by memes. Hey man, that's all good. And Saxmal says the room must look out into a cavern lake. It must have a gem window. It shouldn't be too big. 2 beds, table, 2 chairs for dining, chest, armor stand, weapon rack, and library shelf. And view of the cavern lake is important. So, the last time it was Forgotten Beast? Yeah, but we've locked ourselves away from Forgotten Beast now. We had a small one. We did have a small Forgotten Beast down here, who caused a big ruckus and killed some people and made everyone vomit for a while. But they died up here and left their muddy body on the floor. Number 18 this time. Perfect, perfect. So the thing is, Saxmal, so bedrooms, if they have 2 beds, they count as a barracks rather than a bedroom. So is it alright if you have just the 1 bed? Because otherwise I don't think your plan will work super well. But yeah, we can set you a bedroom, maybe over here, looking out onto this somewhat wriggly river. Or, where else? Ooh, there's a good spot. We can set you up here. You can have a couple of windows looking up. 1 bed, perfect. So, let's mine this up. Just like this. And then, to get here, we should be able to just follow this little pathway from way over here. So let's mine ourselves a little route to Saxmal's new bedroom. And over this way. Shame no double bed / couple shared room. Oh, they do. Dwarves will just straight up, if they're in a relationship, they'll just sleep on the same bed together. It's completely fine to them. There we go, just being careful not to breach. We don't want to invite untold drama into the fortress. We're almost there. Now, I don't think this room will get done this stream, because we are counting very slowly towards the end. But it will get done next stream. I'll update my notepad, a little document thingy, with how the room should go. I promise. Yeah, so it'll take outdoors a while to get over there, but it should be fine. But yeah, 89 population. Oh, we still have vomit up here from the Forgotten Beast, and a bit of spare blood. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Wait, really? Yeah. Like, every now and again, if you keep an eye out, dwarves that are in relationships, like that are married, or I think lovers as well, will sleep in shared bedrooms. Oh, you're just off to bed? Who's in the room sleeping? Let's have a look, see if we can't find some. Because people will share beds. Oh, here's a little wee baby. Playing make-believe. And this whole room is owned by a child. Anyone sleeping? People storing their stuff all over? I'm not sure we're having people sleeping at the moment. But yeah, they should share beds. Spare blood? Oh, you mean just down here? Yeah, we got just a little bit of backup blood. Just from Catton's donated it down here. Just near some vomit, it's fine. So, our military, we need to fix up our military because we probably lost some. No! Look at this, the elevated keys are fine and the gilded cacti also fine. Holy crap, we didn't lose a single one. Not bad. More rock cabinets, we don't need those anymore because we have plenty enough bedrooms. Now, let's do our usual trick. We have not lost any of our nobility, which is good. And how are we going? We're down to 4 miners? 89 population, 4 miners, that's not too bad. We have our woodcutter, Tana, still alive. Let's see. Engravers. We no longer have a legendary engraver. Torn to pieces. We're going to let everyone do cooking because there's no legendary cook anymore. And we still have all our smiths. They were locked away downstairs, keeping safe. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone left some limbs over here? Oh look, someone's right wing, mangled arms, and a little bit of blood. Oh, that's Claiborne's blood. Claiborne died a while ago. The dwarven child is fighting, throwing a temper tantrum after all this drama. Ruining a cat and blasting it against the walls. Also, that was probably the most brutal way I've seen a child die in Dwarf Fortress for a while. Getting thrown down a staircase and exploding. Poor old Sniper man. His characters always get absolutely just rinsed by the enemy. Oh, we got some more vomit up here. Our animal's having a great time spreading it all over. Oh, look at this! The Faith of Mosses has many worshippers in Axerasp, and now requires a temple and a priest. The location must be built and furnished. With this new position appointed by you, do you approve this request? Yeah, that's fine. Oh man, so we're going to build it down here, I think. Let's see, do you think we have a little bit more chalk? Just to kind of complete this look. Let's see, chalk. We have 73, that should be fine. There we go. Snipers are never popular with the enemy. Ooh, a bit of a smell around the place. And over here, we're churning through. Good old Athol over here, going as fast as they can manage. We're almost at the new moon. We probably won't see another full moon until next season. So once up here is built, we'll get a nice big wall that comes around like this. Turn this into our little wee church down here. Nice and easy. Now, I think for the moment, even though we have another full moon coming, and even though this fortress mightn't last another season, I think for me it's time to finish our stream. I know it's a pity, especially on such a cliffhanger, but I'm really hungry. And it's about 9:30 and I need to have dinner tonight and get ready for work tomorrow. I have to go in the office tomorrow. An absolute hassle. But it's been awesome having you guys here. I do like the little mini Monday streams. It's been heaps of fun. This time round we haven't managed to achieve too much in the fortress. We've exploded half our population. And we have a bit of a werebeast outbreak. But I've still had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have as well. We have nice well, we did have Claiborne's room on the go. Sadly, Claiborne's dwarf died before it was finished. It's almost done though. And further down, way down here, we have another room off this way. Good old Sachmel. Oh, and Sachmel, before we finish, I can't forget Sachmel wants a dwarf. I completely forgot. 8 minutes ago, jeez. So let's see, 5, 10 approximately. I think right there, Nish the farmer. A wee bit sad. Making a beard at the moment. Nice. Alright, Nish, your new name is Sachmel. I am caps lock mode, so let's try again. There we go, there's our Sachmel, the farmer, 86 years old, healthy, uninjured, not bitten, a talented lie maker. However, you're wanting to be with your friends and family, and you want a new romance, and you want to pray a little bit. I could do without all those creatures in the tangled greenery. There's many creatures over here, they're probably quite sad with that. Let's see, in the way of gear, nothing major. You have a nicely picked out hood. It's a bit tattered though. So, you have a god. You have many passing acquaintances, most of which are dead. You don't have family. They may have died a while ago. Can you get an instrument in your room? Yeah. You should be able to. Let's see. Your religion is the Armored Cult. You're a member of the Farmers Guild. The Foggy Guild it's called. and your personality. So, Satchmal has an amazing memory, a great musical sense, the ability to focus, and a good feel for social relationships. She finds obligations confining, though she is conflicted by this for more than one reason. She does not easily hate or develop negative feelings. She generally finds herself quite hopeful and joyful about the future. She is moved by art and natural beauty, and she is troubled by this since she dislikes the natural world. She also likes to brawl, have a bit of a scrap, and likes to take it easy in between your fights. She doesn't seek out excitement, and has a tendency to go it alone without considering the advice of others. She likes to keep things practical without delving too deeply into the abstract. She doesn't often feel envious of others, and generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. She always scratches her head when she's trying to remember something. Values. So, Satchmal personally thinks actually that romance is very important in life, and she dreams of falling in love. Let's hope that dream is realised before the fortress is just filled with carnage again. And finally, Satchmal likes granite, electrum, some bone opal, cotton fabric, the colour pale blue, spears and bucklers, short skirts, and the words of the free release. When possible, she prefers to consume herring and finger millet beer. She absolutely detests mussels. There we go. So yeah, we have a creaking and tumbling fortress. Next weekend, go see Swordsdorf. But no, next weekend, you'll be able to see me playing this all again. We'll try our best to save the fort, but it might be the last stream for this fort, because this fort is desperately in trouble. Every passing season brings mega death again and again. Hates muscles, yes. No muscly dwarfs for Satchmal. But yeah. So, I think it's about time for us to do a nice wee bit of a raid. It has been heaps and heaps of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I do like the fortresses that start crumbling like this. For me, it's a fun time. Ooh, there's a bit of carnage. Cheers. A little bit of blood, some bodies. Everyone's teeth on the floor in a small pile. But yeah, we're working on rooms. We don't really need to anymore because we keep losing population, but you know. But this fortress, it was thriving for a short time. And then the forgotten beast, the were-creature snuck in and caused a ruckus, blood and vomit, as far as the eye can see. Even in the temple down here, it's a bit yuck. But yeah, let's do ourselves a nice wee little bit of a raid out, shall we? Hope to see you guys again next weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week, and let's have a nosy. Let's have a quick squiz at who's online. I wonder. Let's see, I think it's time to... Should we just go visit Mr. Haz again? Yeah, let's visit Haz. He's always a bit of a laugh. I do like hanging out in his streams. But yeah, cheers again everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week as well. Take it easy. And you'll see me again, same time next week. Happily in the weekend. But for now, ta-ta.